on the CareSource Radio Network. From Learfield, Hoosier basketball is on the air. Brought to you by Coors Light. Coors Light. Choose chill. Official beer sponsor of Indiana Athletics. And by Smithville delivers fast fiber internet, voice, and smart security with Hometown Hustle. Learn more at smithville.com. The tip is moments away. From the Smithville Broadcast Center, here's the voice of the Hoosiers, Don Fisher.
Welcome back to Simon Scott Assembly Hall, where Indiana gets ready to take on the Northwestern Wildcats tonight, coached by Chris Collins. Northwestern 11-16 on the year, 3-13 in the Big Ten. Indiana coached by Darren DeVries, 17-10 on the year, 8-8 in conference play. Starting lineups are brought to you by Green & Schultz Trial Lawyers, where injury law is our field and justice always the goal. The starters tonight for Northwestern: Jaden Reed, 5'10", 170 junior out of Westbury, New York. Jake West at 6'3", 180, a freshman from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Trey Singleton at 6'8", 225, a freshman out of Jeffersonville, Indiana, is the one forward. Nick Martinelli, the leading scorer in the Big Ten at 22 points a ball game, is 6'7", 220 pounds, a senior out of Glenview, Illinois. And then Tyler Kropp at 6'9", 200, a freshman out of Powell, Ohio, is the third freshman starter on this Northwestern basketball team. For Indiana tonight, they will go as they have of recent vintage. That would mean Connor Enright at 6'1", 180, a redshirt senior from Mundelein, Illinois. At one guard, Lamar Wilkerson at 6'6", 205, a senior out of Ashdown, Arkansas. At the other guard spot, he is right behind Nick Martinelli as the second leading scorer in the Big Ten at 21 points per contest. The man in the middle will be Sam Alexis. Alexis stands in at 6'9", 240 pounds. He's a senior out of Apopka, Florida. And the frontliners, along with him, Tucker DeVries at 6'7", 225, a senior out of Waukee, Iowa. And Nick Dorn at 6'7", 225, a junior out of Charlotte, North Carolina. Those are the starting fives for these two ball clubs here tonight. The officials for this ball game this evening are Tim Comer, Kelly Pfeiffer, and Bart Lennox. Those are the three officials for this ball game. That is a crew we've seen before so far this season. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Indiana University basketball. And we've got probably one of the lesser crowds of the season here tonight, at least from the balcony perspective. There's almost nobody in the balcony on the far side. Now, the upper deck on our side of the floor is pretty full, so that's a positive side. The student section over there, not 100% filled by any stretch. Probably about, maybe about a quarter of those seats would belong to students, but they did not show up here this evening. Again, dictating why our fan base sometimes just doesn't get it. And I mean that sincerely. At any rate, the story goes right now, Sam Alexis jumping center. Trey Singleton will jump center for Northwestern. It will not be Tyler Kropp, who's the bigger of the two, but not a great deal bigger. Only, I guess, an inch separates those two guys. Singleton, a big body kid, 6'8". He is 225 and is a freshman from Jeffersonville, Indiana. Played for Sharon Wilkerson down there in the state final ball club a year ago. And Alexis and Singleton stand in there ready to take the tip. Tim Comer will step in here momentarily. I guess the television timeout, again, is taking its time, as it seems to all the time these days.
Much longer these days than years past, for sure. Probably just putting in another commercial, which is fine, I guess. More time for you and me to talk. Well, you talked about the size and physicality of this front court. It's not crazy big, but big enough to do some damage here if Indiana's not ready to rebound.
There we go. Tip is controlled by IU. Pass comes over to Tucker DeVries. Across the timeline, gives to Lamar. Wilkerson feeds it over to Connor Enright. Enright slides it to the top. Now drives it left, gives it to Lamar. Wilkerson down on the left side, brings it back out to the wing, and then throws it out to Tucker DeVries. Tucker gets it right back to Lamar. Then Lamar tried to take it inside, lost the handle, got it back, gets to Nick Dorn. Now Enright for a three, way off the mark. Tucker DeVries trying to put it up, bounces it out to Dorn, but there's a shot clock violation. That air ball didn't, they didn't touch the rim, so obviously that ball goes out of bounds to Northwestern now on the turnover.
Nice job by Northwestern staying attached to Nick Dorn and allowing Enright to shoot the three. That's in the scouting report.
West brings it across the timeline, finds Singleton on the right wing. He throws it back out front. They get it to Crop, then off it comes to West. West back outside to Reed. And now Reed with the basketball. Reed slides to the right, bounces the pass right side to Martinelli. Martinelli holds back on the wing, throws it back out to Reed. Reed back to Martinelli. Martinelli pumps up a three, and he rims it. No good. Connor Enright's got the rebound. Down the floor to Tucker DeVries. Tucker drives it to the left, spins outside, gives it back out to Connor, and they'll reset. 20 on the shot clock. Enright just dribbling out midcourt. Now ready to start working the offense. Dumps it into Sam Alexis. Alexis turns around top, gives it over to Tucker DeVries. DeVries holds, looks left, and dribbles it once. Now fires half at Connor Enright. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Now Connor is going to have to get a shot. Somebody does. Lamar fires it up there and hits it. That guy is phenomenal. That shot was probably from 27 feet out, and he knocks it in. And Indiana gets first blood in the ballgame. Now, here is Crop with the basketball out front against Tucker DeVries. Gives up the dribble. Finally gets it into West, who drives it across inside. They dump it into Crop. He misses, and Alexis comes up with a rebound. Down the floor to Lamar, to Nick Dorn. He lets fly. He missed it short. Rebound taken out of there by Crop, and Northwestern's back in the attack. Now this is Reed with the basketball. Slides it over to Martinelli, and Martinelli throws it back out to Singleton. He'll pop a Trey, and he'll hit it. And Trey Singleton's got the first points of the ball game for the Cats. Tied up at 3-all. Now, Connor Enright brings it across the timeline. He's guarded by Reed. Now he drives it right, pulls up, throws it in the corner to Dorn. Dorn lets fly and rattles this one in. And that's a good sign, because Dorn has really been struggling of late. But Indiana's out top 6-3. Up the floor, once again, Jaden Reed with the basketball. He feeds it over to Martinelli. Martinelli throws it out to Crop. Crop dribbles it once, gives it back outside. They find Reed with the basketball. Reed takes it to the left wing, brings it back to Martinelli out front. Martinelli drives to the right perimeter, down low pass to West, then back out to Martinelli for three. He misses. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It should belong. Ooh, I thought that ball was off of one of the Cats, but apparently not. The official says nope, it's going to belong to Northwestern, out of bounds. And it'll be Reed who will inbound. He gets it into West, down on the left corner. Lamar on him, tight. Gets it back out to Reed. He takes it back out near midcourt. Now drives to the left, pulls up, then takes it inside with a little scoop shot and nails it. Nice little move by Jaden Reed for his first two.
That's a really nice hesitation there. Used his eyes to get Tucker DeVries guessing and got him stuck in the ground there, and then re-attacked with the left hand. Just a beautiful move.
6-5 ball game, Indiana. Dorn with the basketball outside, gives it over to Connor Enright. Enright slows, throws it to Tucker. DeVries gives back to Lamar. Or making it Dorn. Dorn lost the handle, got it back, kicks it out to Connor Enright. 5 of the shot clock. Again, clock down low. Here's Dorn inside, and he gets fouled.
Enright's made a couple really nice passes early in this ball game. The first one was the skip pass to Dorn in the left corner, and that last one, the shot clock again winding down. But Enright finds Dorn slashing to the basket there and able to draw the foul. But a lot of late offense here for Indiana, really working a lot of clock early in this contest.
So Dorn at the free throw line. Reed Bailey getting set to check in as Dorn knocks down the free one. He's got his 4th point of the ball game. That's a good sign for Indiana. When Dorn starts out knocking down a couple of shots, he's got the feel back, and that's really key, because he's really struggled here of late. I think he was 0 for 9 in 2 ball games back-to-back. That shot good. And Dorn now with 5 points already, and Indiana's up 8-5. Ball in the hands of West. Jake brings it across the timeline, slides it right, gives it out to Reed. Reed fires it off outside. New face of the ball game, Angelo Cherubino. Cherubino gives it up to West, then outside to Reed, bounces it off to Kropp, and then back to Reed, down inside, fakes, throws it out to Martinelli, and he puts up a little runner that won't go, and the rebound comes to Indiana. Here's Connor Enright, outside to Tucker. Tucker to Vries, fake the long one, then drives inside for a runner. He rims it no good, and the rebound taken out of there by Cherubino. Out to Reed. Reed kicks it out to West. West now down to the corner, gets it to Cherubino, who drives, bounces it outside. The new face, or actually that's Martinelli, who comes up with a little 12-footer there, and Martinelli's got his first two.
Well, he's been getting some good looks. They just weren't going down, and that's going to have to stop here if you're Indiana defensively.
8-7, Indiana on top. Here's Lamar. Feeds it over to Connor Enright. He drives it into the lane, bounces it inside to Reed Bailey, who lost the handle. Dorn tried to save it, couldn't do it, and Indiana's turned it over twice now. 15-16 on the scoreboard, and Indiana right now leading it 8-7. We're back in a moment. This is IU Basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Your health is affected by a lot of things in your life, like what you eat, where you work, or even how you get to a doctor. It all connects. That's why CareSource offers so much more than health insurance. We connect you to the resources in our community that make your life better so your health can be better too. But the most important connection we're making in Indiana is with you. CareSource. Care that connects. Connect with us now at caresource.com.
IU Credit Union. We believe in community commitment, a long-term relationship, building a strong and trusted partnership.
Appreciation and respect go a very long way.
A fair deal for everyone every day.
Leave your doubts behind. Grow your mind. Time to shine. Make the day whatever you design.
IU Credit Union believes you can chase a dream. We started a credit union and created a community.
Visit Bloomington and South Central Indiana's Royal on the East Side today for a large selection of new and used Subaru, Volkswagen, and Audi vehicles. Their large and diverse selection of both new and used vehicles ensures that they have the vehicle for you, no matter what it is you're looking for. Stop in and visit them today. Conveniently located just across from College Mall on 3rd Street. Check out RoyalOnTheEastSide.com or call 812-332-3333. So why wait? Come test drive a new Audi, Subaru, Volkswagen, or one of their many other quality used cars, vans, trucks, or SUVs. Royal on the East Side is a proud sponsor of IU Athletics.
Back once again here at Simon Scott Assembly Hall. Indiana leading 8-7 here early, 15-16 on the clock here in the first half. Well, thank you for today's game sponsor, Duke Energy. At Duke Energy, we're adding more power to the grid and working on hundreds of local projects to make your energy more reliable. We've strengthened poles, updated substations, and prevented more than 100,000 outages with innovative technology. That's the smarter energy future Indiana deserves.
Well, a decent start for Indiana here. They've made a couple threes, which we talked about was going to be a key here in this ball game. The thing I'm a bit concerned about here early, and it's way early, is the ability for Northwestern to run their stuff and get pretty good looks. Now, the first possession was a contested three by Nick Martinelli, exactly what you want defensively. But since then, Martinelli's got some point-blank looks here in their half-court sets. Northwestern's doing a nice job staying patient, but then looking for areas to drive the ball to the basket, and they're getting some pretty good looks in their half-court sets, and only 3 of 7 from the field. But a lot of that's just missing some open shots here. For Indiana, I think you really got to lock down at the defensive end. This game will be won. Obviously, you got to make shots, Don, but you got to get stops, too. And for Indiana, that means stopping Nick Martinelli.
Couple of new faces in there for Northwestern. Arrington Page is one of those. He's a 6'11 guy. They get it down low. Nice feed inside. And Cherubino completes the easy layup. He's got his first 2, and the Cats have a 9-8 lead. Up the floor, Tayton Connerway in the game for IU. He's got the ball in his hands. Looks for Reed Bailey. Can't find him. And looking outside, finally gets it off to Bailey, who drives it right. Throws it in the corner to Lamar. 3 on the way is good. And Lamar Wilkerson gets his second 3 of the contest. The Hoosiers on top 11-9. Now bringing it up once again, this is Jordan Clayton, who's now in the ball game for the Cats as well. Jaden Reed gets it across the timeline. Reed with a basketball out near midcourt, got it guarded by Connerway. Reed dumps it off to Martinelli, then back to Reed, takes it inside, pulls up, throws it out front. They get it off into Clayton's hands. Back out it comes, top of the key. This is Page with the basketball. Page trying to dribble, throws it back out in the corner to Sheravino. He puts up a long one, missed it. Long rebound, knocked away into the hands of Lamar Wilkerson. Down the floor, Lamar with the basketball. Lamar slides to the right side, pulls up, looks inside, can't get the pass away, then finally throws it out to Peyton Conaway. He drives it right to the hole, throws it in the corner. It's batted out of bounds on a deflection, and Indiana will control with 16 on the shot clock.
I thought he had the floater there. A little too unselfish if you ask me. I think when Conaway gets in, especially off the bench, if he can be a spark offensively, it's going to make Indiana that much harder to guard.
Conaway will look to get it inbounds. He finally does to Tucker. Tucker in the corner gets it to Reed Bailey. Bailey at the free throw line throws it right to Lamar. Wilkerson dumps it inside to Bailey. Bailey puts it up, and he's fouled on the play. And they're going to call the foul, I think, against the little guy, Jaden Reed. So Reed picks up his first foul in the ball game. And that will put Reed Bailey at the free throw line. West is getting set to check back in. Bailey is Reed rather is going to sit down, I think. And Bailey at the free throw line misses the first attempt. Reed's shooting at about 77% of the season. He's been pretty steady at the line, but lately he's been struggling a little bit. And we'll see if he can knock down number 2. And this one does drop. First point of the ball game for Reed Bailey, and Indiana leads at 12-9 at this point. Here's West bringing up for Northwestern. West drives it to the right side, cut off by Tucker, then back to the left, then bounces it down inside to Arrington Page. Page tries to back his way in. There's a foul on Tucker DeVries, and here's my complaint about that call. There was a travel there by Page. He walked 2 steps, never put the ball in the court.
Oh, well, Coach Chris Collins was just giving Kelly Pfeiffer the business on the end of the court, so you almost kind of feel like that was a makeup call.
Here's the inbound to Page. Page turns around on Bailey. Fakes, tries to drive on him, spins, puts up a little jump hook, missed it, and Martinelli knocks it out of bounds. Oh, wait a second. Now that ball was knocked out. And they got to take a look at that or challenge it, whatever the case may be. I guess they're not going to.
Pretty early in the game to be challenged. And I agree with you. It's one that they could win, but.
West inbounds to Page. Page drives inside on Bailey again. Down low, puts it up and hits it. And Arrington Page has got his first 2.
There's a big boy off the bench here. 6'11", 240 pounds. He was really good in the last couple contests at home, and he's starting off here nicely at Indiana.
Connerton throws it down to the corner to Lamar for another 3, and he buries his 3rd of the ball game. And Lamar is on fire here early. He's got 9 points already. 3 straight threes for him. 15-11 Indiana. Out front, ball in the hands of Clayton, who dumps it right side to Page. Page goes against Bailey again. Now Page tries to bang into him, slams into him again, turns around, fades, fires a jumper, knocks it down. And Page has got his 4th point. It's 15-13. 12:22 or 12:32 to go here in the first half. Here's a drive by Conaway. Conaway drives it down to the baseline, trying to throw it in the corner. It's deflected out of bounds. Touched last out there by Jordan Clayton. And now Sam Alexis will check back in. Bailey hits to the bench. Josiah Miles comes into the ballgame for IU, as does Sam Alexis. And the inbound will be made by Lamar Wilkerson. Lamar looks, throws it in. Conaway comes up with it. He got banged pretty hard. No call there. Here is Tucker DeVries back outside to Conaway. Conaway tries to penetrate, can't, throws it down low to Josiah. He drives inside, kicks in the corner. Here's Lamar, another 3, and he hits it again. That's 4 straight threes for Lamar Wilkerson. He's got 12 points on 4 shots. 18-13. Now bounce pass into the hands of Page. Page against Alexis. Now a drive inside. West has it knocked away. Traveling violation on West. And that was a good call. Timeout on the floor. 11:52 on the clock. Indiana 18. Northwestern 13. Back in a moment. This is IU basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Get back to doing what you love. If you're experiencing hip, knee, or shoulder pain and it's affecting your everyday activities, it may be time to schedule a consultation with one of our highly skilled orthopedic surgeons. Our fellowship-trained surgeons specialize in outpatient joint and shoulder replacement. We may be able to get you home on the same day of your procedure. As the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of IU Athletics, IU Health will give you the expert care you need close to home. Start your path to relief at iuhealth.org/orthopedics.
Hoosier fans, choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes those moments when you choose to rise above the noise and choose chill even better. Coors Light is an official beer sponsor of IU Athletics, so crack one open and take a sip. Coors Light, choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, beer.
It's game time, Indiana. Whether you're streaming the big game, running your business, or keeping your home secure, Smithville keeps you connected. With blazing fast internet, crystal clear voice, and smart security, Smithville is your hometown MVP. Proud to power Hoosier Nation as the official telecom partner of IU Athletics. Stick with the home team, Smithville. Learn more at smithville.com.
Northwestern 13, 11:52 to go here in this first half of play. Hoosiers get ready to cheer for free fries at all men's basketball home games. When the opposing team misses both free throws in a single trip to the line, you score a free order of Finney fries. Head to any Finney Hospitality Group restaurant in Bloomington or the Indianapolis area to enjoy your fries. Learn more at finneyfries.com.
5 made threes here early for Indiana. 5 of 7 from downtown. Down 4 of those coming from Lamar Wilkerson. And what a contrast here. This first half, Lamar, versus just a game ago against Purdue, Lamar really had trouble getting going in that first half. That's not been the case here today. Indiana's gotten him involved early. He's been aggressive when he's caught the ball, and he's shooting with a ton of confidence right now. It is amazing how much easier offense looks when you got a guy like Lamar Wilkerson shooting threes with guys right in their face. He's knocking them down, and this Indiana offense is absolutely humming right now. 63% from the field to start this first half.
Coors Light, Mount Cold Refreshment, choose chill, official beer sponsor of Indiana Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. And they just took a shot on the big screen here of Ryan Carr, the new executive director for Indiana basketball, just hired and will go officially into action on Sunday of this coming Sunday at the Michigan State game. And Ryan, of course, comes from the Indiana Pacers, was there for years and years doing a tremendous job in their scouting department, and now he's become the new executive director of basketball for Indiana. So I think that's a tremendous hire, and I credit Darren DeVries, Scott Dolson with getting that guy here because he will do a tremendous job for this program. Right now, Tucker DeVries and Tate Connerwell will bring it up for Indiana. And just checking the lineup, it looks like it was the same, except for Singleton's back in there now for Northwestern. Conaway with the basketball for IU, gets it to Tucker. Tucker to Nick Dorn, or rather to Lamar Wilkerson, drives into the lane, throws it up, and got it again. He is on fire again tonight. When he is like this, he is unstoppable. 14 points for him already. Here's a bounce pass to Page, lost the handle, got it back, gives it up. He goes to Cherubino. Cherubino clears it right side to Clayton, and back out front it comes to Cherubino. Cherubino bounces it off to Page. Page turns around, fakes on Sam Alexis. Down in the corner, they find Singleton for a three. He missed it, got his own rebound, lost the handle, scramble for, fought for on the floor, and finally it's into the hands of Jordan Clayton, who drives right, spins. Back outside to West, now off to Page. Page down inside, a whistle blows, got a foul call. I think they're going to get Connerway with it. So Connerway is called for the personal. That will be his first.
Definitely stepped up the defense here the last few possessions. Finally got Northwestern to turn it over a possession ago, but much better here at the defensive end for the Hoosiers.
Jake West will inbound. He throws it into Page. Page, top of the key. Looks, bounces it down inside to Martinelli, who uses his elbow, slams into Tucker DeVries. and they called a foul. I don't think they had much choice on that one. That could almost be called a flagrant.
Yeah, that was very obvious there. Martinelli didn't need to do that either. I mean, he had about 5 feet from the basket. That's just a one dribble little jump hook in the middle of the lane.
Here's Tucker DeVries with the basketball. Gives it up to Lamar. Wilkerson finds Alexis with it, top of the key. Sam trying to work his way inside. Lamar hit the deck. Here's a shot put up, and Tucker DeVries buries a three. And Tucker's got his first points of the game, and suddenly Indiana's out to a 10-point lead. Sherabino holds on to the right wing, brings it back outside to Singleton. Singleton bounces the pass into Page, knocked away by Alexis. Now he's caught up to. Martinelli comes up with it. He spins, throws it up with the left hand, couldn't get it. Alexis rebound. Down the floor for IU to Connerway. Connerway slows top of the lane, gives it back to Tucker. Tucker looked at a long one, then lets it fly and rims it, no good. Rebound taken out of there by the Cats. Back comes West with the basketball. West, top of the lane, in between the circles, drives it right. Now throws it into Martinelli on a give and go. A whistle blows, and we've got another foul called. And let's see who they nail this one on. That's going to go against Josiah Miles.
And Northwestern has really struggled here shooting the last few minutes. They have not scored in over 2.5 minutes of play. And you got to credit this Indiana defense. I mean, just there on the catch, much more physical the last few minutes than we saw early in the ball game. And really making it tough on Northwestern to execute in their half court.
Martinelli rims it, no good. Fans, student section booing down there because of Martinelli's little left elbow that knocked Tucker DeVries to the ground. They had to call it, but it was a flagrant foul. Tucker out of there right now. And getting a rest here as Trent Sisley comes in to replace him. Connor Enright's back in for Connerway. And the free throw number 2 is good. So Martinelli's got his third point of the ball game. It's 23-14 Indiana. Enright brings it up against Reed, who's back in. Gives it over to Lamar. Outside pass to Trent Sisley. Sisley holds, gives it over to Sam Alexis. Back out on the perimeter again to Connor. Then to Lamar. Lamar on the dribble against Martinelli. Takes it down left side. Pulls up, turns, clears, looks, and finally gets it to Trent Sisley. 5 of the shot clock. Now to Connor Enright. Enright drives right into Sam Alexis. Little runner, good! And Sam Alexis has his first 2. 25-14, Indiana by 11. West across the timeline. Kropp is back in the game for the Cats. West with the basketball. Top of the key. He'll let fly a long one. It's good. And Jake West has got his first points of the ball game on a tray. 25-17, Indiana. Connor Enright across the timeline. Connor with the basketball. Out and drives it to the right side. Throws it into Sam. Down in the corner. It's Josiah Miles. 3 is good. He rattles it in. And Josiah's got his first points of this ball game. The threes are falling tonight for Indiana. 28-17. Here is West. West slides it to the top, feeds it over to Martinelli. Martinelli now on the dribble against Sam Alexis, backing him down in the lane, throws it up with the left hand and got it. Martinelli pretty crafty that time, picks up his 5th point. 28-19, Indiana by 9. Here's Connor Enright, slides to the right side. Martinelli on him. Connor takes it baseline, cut off, has his ball knocked away. It goes out of bounds. Let's see on who. It's going to be off of Indiana. Ball will belong to the Wildcats with 8:11 on the clock here in the first half. Nick Dorn getting set to check back in. So Josiah sits down. Dorn back in the ball game. Connerway's going to come in. And this time it's going to be Lamar Wilkerson who will check to the sideline, getting him a little rest. And he's playing terrific. Here's Reed Bailey. Bailey checks in. He'll replace Sam Alexis. Now West will bring it up for the Cats. West on the dribble. Gets it to the midcourt line. Gets it across the timeline. Works it to the right side. Brings it back out front. Almost taken away by Connor. Now he gets it to Martinelli. Martinelli tries to drive. Martinelli against Reed Bailey. Throws it out front. Finds Sherabino. Now off to Reed. And Jaden Reed with the basketball, trying to work his way free. Takes it to the free throw line, pulls up, now throws it up with a scoop, misses it. Rebound tipped away, and it's going to be a shot clock violation. The ball did not hit the rim. So that's a turnover by the Wildcats, and we've got a television timeout with 7:40 left here in the first half, and Indiana leading it 28-19. Back in a moment. This is IU Basketball, the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Attention Hoosier fans. Whether you're in town for a big game or reconnecting with old friends, the IU Hotel and Biddle Conference Center at the Indiana Memorial Union is your home away from home. Enjoy first-rate amenities in the heart of Indiana University. Experience the charm of College Town while staying just steps away from all the action. Visit imu.indiana.edu for more information. Go Hoosiers!
It's no coincidence that Neil rhymes with deal, because that's something you can always count on with the leader in tires and auto repair for nearly a century. Neil Tire is committed to giving you the best deal on a set of Falcon tires. Stay safe on the roads this basketball season as you travel to all those Indiana Hoosiers games. Visit neiltire.com to schedule an appointment and to find the location nearest you. As always, nothing beats a Neil deal.
Hoosier fans, depend on Master Rental for all your rental equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor in need of an excavator or a homeowner doing a weekend deck project, Master Rental is the only place you need. They're your go-to resource for all your home and garden maintenance needs. With the largest, most current rental fleet in the area, including Bobcat, Echo, Exmark, Honda, and Simplicity, Master Rental is your full-service rental provider. Let us take care of you like we take care of Hoosier Village.
Back once again here at Simon Scott Assembly Hall, Indiana 28, Northwestern 19. We have 7 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in this first half of play. Indiana Hoosier fans, visit IUbench.com now and register for your chance to join your Hoosier men's basketball team for a unique on-court experience, including your own candy striped pants at the Michigan State game March 1st. It's brought to you by Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, and that's the last time we will read this reader for the rest of the year.
Well, Coach Chris Collins has got to be upset right now, Don. I mean, you and I talked about Indiana's struggle shooting the ball and how important it is that Indiana makes threes and stretches the defense. So you know that Chris Collins knows this, and this Northwestern Wildcat defense has not really executed the game plan. They've allowed open threes on skip passes. Indiana's been able to get some good looks out of their half-court sets. 7 of 10 from downtown. Indiana is early to start this ball game. The Hoosiers are shooting 70% from the field here, Don. So offense has come easy for the Hoosiers. When you shoot like this, it's pretty easy to get out to a significant lead, and that's what we've seen here early in this contest. Indiana's up by 9 with just under 8 minutes left to go in the first half here.
Right now, Northwestern sends out Martinelli, Reed, Singleton, West, and Chiravino. Indiana counters with Bailey, Dorn, Connor Enright, Tayton Connerway, and Tucker DeVries. So Tucker's back in the ball game, as is Connerway. The inbound bounce pass comes to Tayton, and he'll bring it up against Reed. Reed, really a quick player. He gets it across the timeline. Connerway gets it to Reed Bailey, then back outside to Tayton. He drives inside, throws it up, got it, and a foul, and Reed picks up number 2. That was really a good move by Tayton Connerway, and he exhibited his quickness on that one.
Yeah, Indiana has really missed that over the last several ball games. We've seen him slowly kind of get back to the Tayton Connerway we saw early in the season, the last couple ball games. But if Indiana can get him playing like that off the bench, well, that's going to be huge here for Indiana. To get consistent production out of Tayton Connerway is going to be important.
And converts the three-point play as he hits the free one. And it's now 31-19, Indiana's biggest lead of the game, 12. Here is West bringing it up. Gets it across the timeline. Connerway, or rather Connor Enright on him. Now out to Martinelli. Martinelli throws it over left to Clayton. Jordan Clayton back in the game to Singleton, who drives inside against Tucker. Almost lost it. Here's West with a 3 now, and he buries it. And Jake West has got his second 3 of this contest. Now, he only averages 4.2 points a game, but he does hit 35% from the three-point line, and he's hit both of the shots he's taken from the arc tonight. Here is Connor Enright. Bounce pass to Tucker. Turns around top of the lane. Tries to work on West. Down into the lane. Throws it out to Connor, then back off to Connerway. Connerway with the basketball, top of the lane. He looks inside, drives inside, puts it up, misses it. It's going to be goaltending. Singleton will be called for the goaltend, and Indiana gets 2 more out of Tatum Connerway. He's got 5. Northwestern's Trey Singleton will inbound. And that pass, Singleton gets it to Clayton, and Clayton will bring it up. Clayton gets it across the timeline finally, and then slides it to the right. Got away with a travel. But they don't call that anymore in college basketball either, apparently. Here's the pass out to Martinelli. Martinelli fires it right side into the hands of Cherubino. Right back to Martinelli. Martinelli works on Dorn. Back out to Cherubino. He drives it inside, throws it up, and scores. Cherubino right to the hole. Nobody cut him off. He's got 4.
You got to stay down on the shot fake. Reed Bailey there went flying.
33-24. Indiana up 9. Here's the pass in the corner to Dorn, and he buries it. Nick Dorn has hit 2 threes in the ball game. That is his 8th point of the ball game, and the Hoosiers are back on top by 12, 36-24. Here is Clayton with the basketball. Connerway cuts him off. Clayton on the dribble. Gives up the dribble, gives it over to Martinelli. Martinelli gives it outside to West. West drives, left side pass to Singleton. Back out it comes to West. West again driving down low, kicks in the corner to Clayton. Up and down he goes, and that's traveling. And it'll be Indiana basketball, the turnover. So the Hoosiers leading 36-24 right now. Reed comes back in the game. Clayton will sit down for Chris Collins Ball Club.
There's nothing worse than that, Don, in the whole world. Turning the ball over and then hearing that buzzer go off after you turn it over. You know it. It's just you look and your teammate points at you. You're like, oh, man, I got to go sit back on the bench.
Here's Tatum Connerway. Throws it left side to Bailey, then back out to Tatum. He looks, gets it back to Bailey on the left corner. Now Bailey works on Martinelli, takes it inside, turns around against Cherubino, lost the handle, but he was fouled. So Bailey's going to go back. I don't know to the free throw line or not. That's only the 15th foul, so I think it was on the floor. So they will take it out of bounds underneath the Hoosier basket. And Page is getting set to check back in. This Arrington Page kid gives them a different kind of presence out there on the floor. He's just a bigger, more physical-looking kid of anybody on Northwestern's team. Here's Tucker DeBreeze inside. He tried to pass it, and the ball's taken away. Threw it right into the chest of the Northwestern player. Here's a drive. Here's a shot blocked by Lamar. And Lamar wants this challenged. We're going to find out. They're going to call it against Lamar Wilkerson.
It was all ball for sure. The question is, was there contact
with the body?
With the body. And I've been impressed with this young freshman, Nick West. I mean, he knocked down a couple threes, and that was some explosiveness attacking the rim there. Oh, I'm sorry, Jake West, not Nick West. Jake West. He smooth-looking jump shot. He got some confidence. Really quick from the point guard position, 6'3". I could see why Coach Chris Collins likes his future here at Northwestern.
Got 7 points. He hit the first free throw. Bailey's back out of the ball game. Alexis is back in with Dorn, DeBreeze, Wilkerson, and Connerway. And the second free throw is short. And the rebound comes to Sam Alexis. He gets it to Tatum Connerway, and Indiana back in the attack, leading by 11. Inside 5 minutes now here with the first half. Here is Connerway over to Lamar. Wilkerson down inside to Sam Alexis. He puts it up and he scores. I'll tell you what, Sam around the basket is pretty much money. He's got his 4th point. 38-25, and Indiana is leading it by 13 again. Here is West, gets it to Page. Page against Alexis. Page throws it left side to Singleton. Singleton, good-looking freshman, takes it top of the key, drives it right, spins, pulls back outside, jump shot, good. And Trey Singleton's got his 5th point of this contest. He hit a 3 earlier. 38-27. 4:18 to go here in this half. Tucker DeBreeze with the basketball. Bounce pass comes through Sam Alexis. Alexis, one dribble, gives it back to Tucker. He takes it to the left side, down to the baseline, then pulls it back out of the wing, looks for help, finds Lamar. Wilkerson lets it fly. No good this time. Rebound out of there to Page's hands, and Northwestern's back in the attack. Down the floor, they find Reed. He gets the pass inside to Martinelli for a little lazy layup, and he knocks it in. Martinelli's got 7, and suddenly the lead evaporates down to 9. 3:43 to go in the half. Alexis with the basketball gets it over to Connerway, and Connerway brings it up. Connerway on the dribble, in between the circles. Slow bounce. Reed not on him tightly. Now he drives it to the left side. Connerway into Sam, puts it up, and he hits again. Really nice feed to Alexis, and he was right there to knock it down for his 6th point. 40-29 Indiana. Across the timeline, this is Jaden Reed with a basketball. Reed on the dribble, spins back to the right side, drives it to the wing, fires up a jump shot that's no good, and Lamar comes up with a rebound. Wilkerson forces it up the court on the dribble. Tries to slide his way left. Contact, no call. Lob pass inside to Tucker. DeVries, cross-court pass in the corner to Dorn. Dorn pulls it back outside, and Sam Alexis gets called for an offensive foul. So a mistake by Indiana. That's the first foul on Sam. Timeout on the floor with 2:50 to go in the half, and it is Indiana 40, Northwestern 29. Back in a moment. This is IU basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Electric Plus is a full-service electrical contractor with offices in Bloomington, Avon, Kokomo, and Lafayette. We work hard to deliver big wins for our customers, leading the league in new construction, modernization, and service repairs. Our team specializes in industrial, commercial, and residential work with 24/7 emergency coverage. We are 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, meaning every job is powered by people who have a stake in our success. Just like the Hoosiers aim to be the best, the mission of Electric Plus is to be the best electrical contractor, period. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. Go Hoosiers!
Get back to doing what you love with the right support close to home. As the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of IU Athletics, IU Health Orthopedics and Sports Medicine will help you get back to doing the things you love. Whether it's knee pain or a broken bone, you can schedule a consultation or visit our walk-in for urgent needs. IU Health gives you more options for highly skilled care when, where, and how you need it, including right now. Start your path to relief at iuhealth.org/orthopedics.
Your Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent is there to help guide you through each step of the insurance process.
Yeah, my agent's awesome. Jeff gives great advice, helps me figure things out. He's kind of like a dad to me.
Oh, that's great. Your agent
He's just got such a dad vibe, you know?
Sure. And your agent can...
I kind of want to get him a tie. I wish there was like an insurance agent's day or something, you know, because he's not really my dad.
Get to know an Indiana Farm Bureau insurance agent, and you'll never have to go it alone. Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance. Let's insurance together.
Welcome back once again to Simon Scott Assembly Hall. Indiana 40, Northwestern 29. We have 2 minutes and 50 seconds left here in this first half. Don't forget to join Coach Darren DeVries and Terry Moore at 7:05 most Monday nights throughout the season for Inside IU Basketball. It's presented by J.C. Bank, hosted live at Hoosier Hanks East off of Cottage Mall Road in Bloomington. And our next show coming your way on Monday of next week, and that will be our next to the last show of the season.
Yeah, I'm still looking at these stats, Don. Indiana's still shooting over 70% from the field, 14 of 19 from the field. So offense is not the problem at all. And actually, if you're Coach Chris Collins, your hair's falling out right now. I mean, Indiana's getting wide open looks each and every time down the court. They've got 13 assists to only 5 turnovers here in the first half. That's some impressive work here in the first half at the offensive end. Defensively, though, I think Northwestern's been able to stay relatively close in the ball game here because Indiana hasn't really limited their offensive production at the Wildcats offensive end. 12 of 22 from the field, almost 55%. That's pretty good for Northwestern. So if you like offense, you'd love the start of this basketball game here. But still, even with Northwestern shooting over 50%, Indiana still holding on to a double-digit lead here.
Right now, Indiana sends out Alexis, DeVries, Dorn, Wilkerson, and Enright. That's the original starting 5. The Wildcats will counter with Page in there, Singleton, West, Cheravino, and Martinelli. And Indiana back on defense, waiting for the ball to be handed to Martinelli, who will inbound. He gets it to West, and Jake West will bring it up. West gets it across the timeline. West looks like he's about, 14 years old. Here's the pass outside to Singleton.
He could use some facial hair.
Now to Martinelli. Martinelli with the ball. Finds Page with it. Page turns around against Alexis. Bounces it inside at a give and go. Inside, nice feed to Sherabino, and he completes with the layup. He's got 6. 40-31. 9-point lead for Indiana. Here is Connor Enright. Slides it to the drive down low. Throws it inside to Alexis for a slam dunk. I'll tell you, Indiana is eating up Northwestern's defense. Another really nice play, and Sam Alexis has got his 8th point of the ball game. 42-31. Here's West, gets it to Page. Page feeds it over to Sherabino, who comes left side to Singleton. He flips it back out to Sherabino, who whips it right side, down low. They get it to Martinelli on the baseline. He tries to work inside, throws it up, missed it. Rebound, fought for, knocked out of bounds. And for the second time, they're going to give it to Northwestern when it looked like Indiana did not touch the ball last. But no challenge here by the coach. You don't want to give up any challenges this early in the ball game, I would assume. Here's the inbound. West gets it in, especially if you've got the lead at this point. Here's the pass outside. West now with it. Tries to drive inside against Connor down low. Throws it back out front to Martinelli. He clears it off into Singleton. He drives down inside against Dorn. Throws up a shot. They're going to call Nick for a foul. And so Nick Dorn picks up that personal. That will be his first of the game.
Impressive move there by Singleton. Just put the ball in his right hand, and he's got a Big Ten looking body. You weren't kidding when you said that before the game started. And we've seen a really nice kind of pull-up jump shot from him. That time, straight line drive all the way to the basket. It was no way that Nick Dorn was stopping that without fouling.
Singleton's free toss is good. First of 2. Singleton now has his 6th point of the ball game. So he's hit a 3-point field goal, a regular field goal, and now a free throw. So he's scored 3 different ways. And one more shot coming to him. Freshman out of Jeffersonville makes them both. He's got 7 points, and it's now 42-33, and the lead is back down to 9. Up across the timeline, and right with the basketball. Bounces to Sam Alexis. Sam holds on to it, looks for help, and looks in the corner, then throws it out to Tucker DeVries. Tucker, top of the key, drives it to the left, gives up the dribble, gives it back to Enright in the corner to Dorn. Dorn's 3 on the way is no good, but the rebound comes to Page, and Northwestern's back in the attack. Here is West with the basketball. Jake West drives it right, pulls out, throws it off to Singleton. Singleton fakes, bounces it down to Martinelli, back outside to Singleton, then back to Martinelli. Martinelli against DeVries, and tries to work his way in the lane, does so, comes back outside, throws up a shot, won't go. Rebound fought for out there, scramble, and it's a jump ball call. Possession turn, I believe, goes to Northwestern.
And Martinelli's getting a little bit of frustration going on here. He has struggled, only 3 of 9 from the field. Indiana's really made that 5 to 10 foot range, inside the paint, really difficult on him, doing a nice job playing physical without fouling. And Martinelli's not been able to finish over this Indiana defense.
And the inbound from West gets it into Page. Page outside, deflected and stolen by Tucker DeVries. Good play. Down the floor, Wilkerson finds Dorn. Corner shot is no good. Rebound tap and out of bounds to Indiana. Touched last in there by Page, who tried to save it, could not. So Indiana will get another 20 on the shot clock. 38 seconds left in the half. Indiana's up 9, trying to build that thing up to maybe 11 or 12. We'll see. Enright gets it in. He goes to Lamar. He lets fly. Off the mark, no good. Singleton comes up with a rebound. Down the floor to West. West gets it out to Singleton. Neck right side into Sherabino. Sherabino brings it back out front on the dribble. Oh, lost the handle. Picked up by Lamar. The steal. Nope, he stepped out of bounds. 18 on the shot clock. 22.8 seconds left in the half. And we're going to have a timeout called here by, I think, Northwestern. Darren DeVries saying something to the officials. Looking to buy, sell, or build a home but don't know where to start? Call the trusted agents at True Blood Real Estate, the official real estate partner of Indiana Athletics.
They're going to question here. Yeah, it's going to be 20 seconds on the shot clock, so only about 3 seconds difference between shot and game clock. So if you play this right and you're Northwestern, you almost guarantee your team gets the last shot of the half here. But if you take a quick one, you might give Indiana an opportunity here to get a rebound and then get something in transition. I tell you what, Don, if Northwestern makes a basket here, you could have a first half if you're the Wildcats where you allowed Indiana as the home team to shoot 65% from the field, 53% from three, and only be down 6 or 7 points, which is not crazy, knowing how well Indiana shot the basketball here. So a very big possession here for Northwestern with just over 20 seconds left to go here in this first half.
Well, Northwestern shot it pretty well, too. Here's Martinelli to inbound. Looks, bounces it in, comes to Sciarvino. Sciarvino gives to West. West out near midcourt against Connor Enright. And West holds on to it, letting the clock run down to 10. Now West begins the offense, slides it to the right, drives it to the right side, cut off, lost the handle out of bounds, Indiana ball. 6.8 seconds to go. So Indiana's going to get a last-second shot here, it would look like. That's Northwestern's 6th turnover. Indiana's got 5, and now Darren DeVries calls the timeout. Well, with Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, you've got a dedicated agent, not a complicated process. Find an agent today at infb.com. And Indiana Farm Bureau Insurance, well, let's insurance together.
It looks like Connerway's getting subbed in the game here. Just under 7 seconds left to go. I like this sub. You get a point guard that could score and create for himself or others. Now, Enright can do that, too. I don't know if they're going to play both of the guys, but Connerway's getting subbed in here. I like Connerway's ability to make something happen for himself. And if the defense collapses, you can find a shooter out by the three-point line here. But Tate Connerway, when he's been aggressive, he's done some nice things for Indiana. We'll see what Coach DeVries draws up here, but more than enough time for Indiana to go the length of the court here and get a really good look at the offensive end.
So Indiana is going against, let's see, Tucker will inbound. You got Dorn, Wilkerson, Connerway, and Alexis in the ball game. And some pressure, I think, put on the inbound here. Tucker DeVries looking for somebody, gets it into Lamar. Wilkerson brings it up the court, drives it to the left side, lets it fly, and misses short, out of bounds, with 1.1 second on the clock. So that ball is going to be out of bounds to Northwestern. And Martinelli's going to inbound. He gets it in to Sciarvino for a quick shot, and he missed it. It was about two-thirds of the way down the floor that he had to throw that thing, and he didn't quite get it there. So we are at halftime. The score reads Indiana 42, Northwestern 33, as Indiana closes out the first half with a 9-point advantage. When we come back, John Herrick will present the Prairie Farms halftime show with statistics, interviews, and more. This is IU Basketball, the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Did you know the cure for testicular cancer was discovered at IU? At the IU Simon Comprehensive Cancer Center, our more than 300 researchers are never daunted in their work to beat cancer. Support the researchers delivering life-saving breakthroughs. Join the IU versus Cancer team. Learn more at cancer.iu.edu. That's cancer.iu.edu. Together, we're one team. IU versus cancer.
Your health is affected by a lot of things in your life, like what you eat, where you work, or even how you get to a doctor. It all connects. That's why CareSource offers so much more than health insurance. We connect you to the resources in our community that make your life better so your health can be better too. But the most important connection we're making in Indiana is with you. CareSource. Care that connects. Connect with us now at caresource.com.
Visit Bloomington and South Central Indiana's Royal on the East Side today for a large selection of new and used Subaru, Volkswagen, and Audi vehicles. Their large and diverse selection of both new and used vehicles ensures that they have the vehicle for you, no matter what it is you're looking for. Stop in and visit them today. Conveniently located just across from College Mall on 3rd Street. Check out RoyalOnTheEastSide.com or call 812-332-3333. So why wait? Come test drive a new Audi, Subaru, Volkswagen, or one of their many other quality used cars, vans, trucks, or SUVs. Royal on the East Side is a proud sponsor of IU Athletics.
Indiana is filled with wonderful people and places. So whether you live in Anderson or Attica and need an injury attorney, Green & Schultz Trial Lawyers will be there. Bloomington or Brazil, Gas City to Goshen, Huntington or Hammond, Green & Schultz makes it easy to help you. Jasper, Jonesville, Lebanon or Linton, Mitchell, Muncie, Plymouth and Portland, Seymour, Tell City or Union City, Warsaw, Washington, or even West Lafayette.
Green & Schultz Trial Lawyers, attorneys serving victims of injury and loss. More at greenschultz.com.
Hoosier fans, depend on Master Rental for all your rental equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor in need of an excavator or a homeowner doing a weekend deck project, Master Rental is the only place you need. They're your go-to resource for all your home and garden maintenance needs. With the largest, most current rental fleet in the area, including Bobcat, Echo, Exmark, Honda, and Simplicity, Master Rental is your full-service rental provider. Let us take care of you like we take care of Hoosier Village.
Merchants Bank is a unique bank and has a proven track record as one of the nation's top performing banks. As rates move up and down, our rates are always at the top. At Merchants Bank, what you see is what you get. A great rate, no gimmicks or hidden fees. Hop on over to where your money is safe, secure, and earning more. Merchants Bank, an official partner of Indiana University Athletics. Member FDIC. HopOnOver.com.
On the CareSource Radio Network. From Learfield, Hoosier basketball is on the air. Brought to you by Indiana University Health is proud to be the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of IU Athletics. And by Smithville delivers fast fiber internet, voice, and smart security with Hometown Hustle. Learn more at smithville.com. Now, from the Smithville Broadcast Center, this is Hoosier Halftime.
And our halftime show is presented by locally made, naturally delicious Prairie Farms. I'm John Herrick. It's great to have you with us. Indiana leads Northwestern 42-33. But for now, let's send it over to the women's basketball play-by-play announcer, Austin Render, with a sponsored interview.
Austin Render here, joined by Stan Pinniger, the president of Duke Energy's Indiana operations. Stan, what exactly do our energy bills pay for?
Well, Austin, first let me just tell you and the IU community how much we appreciate the opportunity to be part of today's game. With those dollars that are provided in bills, we focus on investments that our customers have told us they value. Having confidence the lights will come on as expected and that we have dependable power supplies when it's very hot or very cold here in Indiana. We're deploying technology on our system that automatically detects power outages, isolates the issue, and quickly reroutes power to restore service so fewer customers are impacted. Another example is our plan to build what would be our first generation plant in over 15 years. Due to significant growth in our service territory, we're proposing to build a significant new natural gas plant in Vermilion County that would provide highly efficient generation to ensure reliable service for our customers, particularly when it's long stretches of very hot and cold weather that we experience here in Indiana.
What programs are available to help customers manage their energy use?
One that we have found that our customers really appreciate is what we call usage alerts, and this is usually a digital alert where during the middle of the month we provide an update to customers if we note that they're using a higher amount of energy than normal. Another offering that a lot of our customers take advantage of is what we call home energy house calls, and these are energy efficiency offerings that we bring folks into when we're invited into the homes of our customers to do an energy efficiency check and provide free offerings for folks to cut down on their energy use.
What programs are available for customers who may be struggling to pay their energy bills?
The first thing I would say, Austin, is if you're having trouble paying your bill, don't delay. Call our customer care centers as quickly as possible and talk to our agents. They're anxious to help. We can offer interest-free payment plans. We can offer extensions. It's important, Austin, customers that are in trouble, call our customer care center as soon as possible.
And what makes you the most proud about Duke Energy?
I'm particularly proud of work, and Bloomington and Central Indiana has experienced a lot of this. Major storms rip through our service territory, and of course power is out. It's an all hands on deck effort to restore power as quickly as possible.
That was Stan Pinniger, president of Duke Energy's Indiana operations.
Thank you, Austin. While we have a moment, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. This is Indiana University basketball. Indiana leads Northwestern by 9. Statistics coming your way when we come back on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Hoosier fans, Harrow Fish Incorporated has been making a difference across Indiana since 1985 as the premier provider of mechanical systems, including heating, air conditioning, plumbing, and process piping. Whether it's a large facility, business, or home, or if you want to work with a local company that is the best at what they do and supports the community, be sure to call HFI for your next project and see how they can make a difference for you.
Did you know the cure for testicular cancer was discovered at IU? At the IU Simon Comprehensive Cancer Center, our more than 300 researchers are never daunted in their work to beat cancer. Support the researchers delivering life-saving breakthroughs. Join the IU versus Cancer team. Learn more at cancer.iu.edu. That's cancer.iu.edu. Together, we're one team. IU versus Cancer.
Introducing Hoosier Game Day Lager, the official craft beer of Indiana University Athletics. Brewed by Upland Brewing Company in Bloomington, this smooth, refreshing beer embodies Hoosier pride. With iconic cream and crimson candy stripes, it's the perfect companion for every game. Whether you're cheering in Memorial Stadium, Assembly Hall, or watching from home, IU Athletics are always better with beer. Find Hoosier Game Day Lager at Upland's 9 family-friendly locations, your local liquor store, neighborhood bar, and everywhere Upland beers are sold. Upland Brewing Company reminds you to drink responsibly. Go Hoosiers!
At Kroger, you never compromise. You get high quality and low prices. Like you never compromise your meal with our spring salad mix, guaranteed fresh. And you never compromise your budget with low prices in every aisle. And you never compromise your appetite with our golden brown bread that's baked fresh in store. And you never compromise your wallet with our low prices. Kroger shoppers never compromise. Kroger, fresh for everyone.
This copyrighted broadcast is an exclusive presentation of Learfield under the broadcasting rights granted by the trustees of Indiana University. Reuse of this presentation is prohibited without the expressed written consent of the university and Learfield. Announcers are provided by Learfield and approved by the university.
Indiana leads Northwestern at the half, 42-33. I'm John Herrick with your first half stats, brought to you by Old National Bank, your trusted financial partner. Find out more at oldnational.com. Indiana shot 63% from the field, 50% from three. Lamar Wilkerson leads all scorers with 14 points. Northwestern shot 50%, and they have 3 players with 7 points. We'll get you ready for the second half when we come back in a moment. It's IU basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Hoosier fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. At IU, we know what it means to be part of something bigger than ourselves. We stand together for passion, for pride, for purpose. And today, we stand for the gift of life. Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Say yes to organ donation and bring on tomorrow.
Hoosier fans, depend on Master Rental for all your rental equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor in need of an excavator or a homeowner doing a weekend deck project, Master Rental is the only place you need. They're your go-to resource for all your home and garden maintenance needs. With the largest, most current rental fleet in the area, including Bobcat, Echo, Exmark, Honda, and Simplicity, Master Rental is your full-service rental provider. Let us take care of you like we take care of Hoosier Village.
Hoosier fans, choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes those moments when you choose to rise above the noise and choose chill even better. Coors Light is an official beer sponsor of IU Athletics, so crack one open and take a sip. Coors Light, choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado, beer.
In this town, we know toughness. We fight through pain, get knocked down, and get back up. At Athletico, we bring that same heart to recovery. We don't just treat injuries, we see your drive, your purpose. We build recovery plans around your goals. Because you've already done the hard part. Now comes the power, the confidence, the comeback. Move like you mean it. Start today at Athletico.com. Proud partner of the Indiana Hoosiers.
Indiana leads Northwestern by 9 at the half. Our halftime show partially brought to you by Coors Light. Mountain Cold Refreshment, Choose Chill, official beer sponsor of Indiana Athletics. Celebrate responsibly. Don? Well, obviously Indiana with a solid 9-point lead at halftime, but it could have been more. However, Indiana, I think, has shot the ball really well tonight. Defense, maybe not quite what they'd like at this juncture, but you've got to be pleased with what Indiana's been able to provide thus far.
Yeah, 8 made threes in that first half, only 5 away from the magic number that we talked about. I think if Indiana has a good second half shooting the basketball, I don't think Northwestern has enough offensive firepower to stay with the Hoosiers. That is going to be the key here. Indiana shot the ball really well in that first half. If that continues, expect Indiana to get the victory.
42-33 our score at halftime. The Hoosiers leading by 9. We're back in a moment with the start of the second half after these messages. This is IU Basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Viaggio Marine is proud to be the official pontoon boat sponsor of Indiana University Athletics. Located right here in Indiana, Viaggio is proudly family-owned and operated. You'll love Viaggio's complete lineup of pontoon boats featuring a bold, innovative new look, plush, luxurious furniture packages, vibrant new LED lighting packages, and unmatched construction. For the hottest thing in pontoons, visit ViaggioPontoonBoats.com. That's VIAGGIO pontoonboats.com.
Hey, Hoosier fans, it's college football season, and SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of Hail Marys and walk-on heroes. SeatGeek makes it easy to find tickets so you can be a part of all the action this season. Whether you're buying or selling tickets to Indiana football games or to any other live event in your area, SeatGeek is the place to do it. SeatGeek is the official ticket marketplace of the Indiana Hoosiers. Let's go Hoosiers! SeatGeek.
Discover your sanctuary at Hillview Country Club, a premier membership experience located in Franklin, Indiana, where beautiful fairways meet top-tier amenities. Join a community of passionate golfers and enjoy exclusive access to our welcoming course and refreshing aquatic activities. Hillview Country Club, where your best game begins.
Attention Hoosier fans. Whether you're in town for a big game or reconnecting with old friends, the IU Hotel and Biddle Conference Center at the Indiana Memorial Union is your home away from home. Enjoy first-rate amenities in the heart of Indiana University. Experience the charm of College Town while staying just steps away from all the action. Visit imu.indiana.edu for more information. Go Hoosiers!
Welcome back to Simon Scott Assembly Hall. Indiana 42, Northwestern 33. About to get the second half of this ball game underway. I don't think we had a station break there. I don't believe. Oh, we did? Okay, we took care of that, so I don't have to worry about it. And Indiana coming out on the floor with Tucker DeVries, Sam Alexis, Connor Enright, Nick Dorn, and Lamar Wilkerson. The original starting five, and Northwestern Wakana with Page in the lineup to start the second half. He did not start the ball game tonight in place of Tyler Kropp, but Page is in there to start the second half with Singleton, Reed, West, Martinelli, and Reed. I said it. Reed. Singleton's the other one. All right, here we go. Indiana basketball to start the second half. Here we go. Tucker will inbound. Looks to get it in and having a little trouble right now. Lobs it into Connor Enright. He's got it, and he'll bring it up. Connor gets it across the timeline. Lobs it into Sam Alexis, top of the key. Sam turns around, bounces to Tucker DeVries. Tucker in a mismatch there, trying to back him down. Bounces it into Connor Enright. Throws it inside to Alexis underneath. Fakes, turns around, puts it up with the left hand, and scoring. And Sam Alexis having a really nice ball game tonight. He's got his 10th point. Indiana up 44-33. West with the basketball, left side pass to Singleton, brings it back out between the circles, gives to Page. He lost the handle, got it back. Now Page dribbles it once, gives it over to Reed. Jaden Reed on the dribble down to the lane, throws it outside to West. West takes it to the corner. Back out to Martinelli. He throws it back outside to Reed. Reed fakes, drives it in, pulls up, turns around, forces up a shot, and bounces no good, but the rebound is put back in by Martinelli. Shot clock went off, but the ball had hit the rim. 9 points now for Martinelli, and it's 44-35 Indiana. Connor Enright across the timeline. Enright dumps it over to Tucker DeVries. Bounce pass is knocked away and stolen. Indiana turns it over. Martinelli lays it up and in. And Martinelli now has his 11th point. And suddenly that lead evaporates down to 7. 18:35 here on the clock in the second half. Dorn gives it up into the hands of Connor Enright. Enright starts it to the right, turns around, gives to Alexis. Sam now drives it off to the right side, hands it over to Lamar. He lets fly a three. Off the rim, no good. Lamar started out hot, has cooled a bit. Here's Reed with the basketball. Outside to Singleton. He drives inside. A whistle blows. A foul's going to be called on Nick Dorn. So Dorn picks up a personal. That'll be his second.
Singleton gets going with a full head of steam. And he has been tough to stop here on a couple times that he's put his head down and tried to attack the basket. 6'8", 225. But Don, he's got some kind of guard skills a little bit. He's an impressive looking guy. Just not real aggressive when he catches the ball.
Here is Reed with the basketball out of bounds underneath the basket. Gets it to Martinelli inside. Throws it up. Blocked away by Tucker. Nice job by Tucker DeVries on that play. The ball will go out of bounds to the Wildcats. Martinelli's upset about something. And now Reed will inbound. He gets it in. Page puts up a jump shot that misses. A rebound is tipped out to Martinelli. Another chance. Here's a throw up, and Martinelli knocks it in. Tucker DeVries got knocked to the ground, and he's hurt. That's the second time that Tucker has been hit by Martinelli. Tucker taking his time to get up here.
Martinelli's got to calm down just a little bit. He is fired up. That was a shoulder right to the middle of the chest there on that post up. It's tough to tell if it's a flop or not, but I'll tell you what, Nick Martinelli he almost got a technical there. A little bit of a taunt after that made basket.
Inbound comes to Lamar Wilkerson. Wilkerson brings it up for IU. Gets it across the timeline. Fans have booed pretty strongly on Martinelli a couple times now. Here's Lamar Wilkerson, top of the key, on the dribble. Fires it over to Tucker. DeVries pulls it back out. He throws it in the corner to Dorn. Dorn's three is off the mark. And the rebound taken out of there by Martinelli. Back the other way to West. West up the court to Fleury. Now backs it out. Now slides to the right. Throws it over to Martinelli. Down inside. Throws up a shot. Whistle blows. Another foul is called on Indiana. And this one's going to go against Connor Enright.
Yeah, not a great start here to this second half. Indiana's getting outscored 6-2 here in the first few minutes. Martinelli's been very active at the offensive end. That's just a little simple pick and roll at the top of the key where Indiana doesn't quite communicate effectively enough, and Martinelli's able to catch it at the elbow.
Martinelli knocks down the free throw. He's got his 12th point of the ball game and his 5th point of the second half. One more shot coming to Nick. 90. It's 44-40. Suddenly that lead is right down there around 4 points, and Martinelli will try to make it 3, and he does. And so he's got his 13th point of the ball game, and Indiana now is leading by just 3 points. Lamar gets it over to Tatum Conaway, and he'll bring it up against Jake West. Conaway across the timeline. Starts to the right side, pulls it out, throws it over to Tucker DeVries. He fakes the three, fakes it again, then drives inside, turns around, throws it back out front to Conaway. Conaway back out to Dorn, now to Lamar. He fakes, he drives, he pulls up with a runner. It won't go, and the rebound comes to Page. And Northwestern's got a chance to cut this thing down to a 1-point lead if they get a three here. Actually, it'll be tied. So here's West. Jake West on the dribble out near midcourt. Moves to the left. Then tries to penetrate the lane. Pulls up with a little jump shot that misses. And Conaway's got the rebound. Back down the floor. Tatum with the basketball. Slows, gives to Tucker. Right back to Conaway. Conaway holds on to it. Now throws it left side to Lamar. In the corner to Tucker for a three. Hits it. Tucker DeVries gets his second basket of the game. Both are threes. One in the first half and now one here in the second. 47-41. Here's Reed with a basketball. Jaden Reed slides it to the left and back to the right. Gives to Singleton. Back outside to Reed. Reed resets. Now looks right. Then drives it left. And a foul's called on Tatum Connerway. Connerway gets his second foul of the ball game. Fans have not liked the officiating here of late, and it's 47-41 with timeout on the floor, 15:59 on the clock. We're back in a moment. This is IU basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
From city centers to rural towns, Hoosiers are facing big challenges. Indiana University is right here with you, working together to find new ways forward. Our graduates fuel the workforce and strengthen communities. Our research drives real change in people's lives. We show up, we do the work, and we solve what's next. Indiana University. Bring on tomorrow. See what's next at iu.edu/impact.
We know to contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before every dig. But did you also know spraying a white line around the area you plan to dig means utility flags will only go in that area? Fewer flags in the yard? Easier mowing? Everybody wins.
Everybody except my kid. I don't want to mow the yard.
Everybody except for your kid wins. Contact Indiana 811 at least 2 working days before picking up a shovel. It's the only way to dig. Learn more at 811.safedigindiana.com.
Hoosier fans, depend on Master Rental for all your rental equipment needs. Whether you're a contractor in need of an excavator or a homeowner doing a weekend deck project, Master Rental is the only place you need. They're your go-to resource for all your home and garden maintenance needs. With the largest, most current rental fleet in the area, including Bobcat, Echo, Exmark, Honda, and Simplicity, Master Rental is your full-service rental provider. Let us take care of you like we take care of Hoosier Village.
Welcome back once again to Simon Scott Assembly Hall. Indiana 47, Northwestern 41. We have 15:59 remaining in this final half of play. Well, obviously, thank you to today's game sponsor, Duke Energy. At Duke Energy, we're adding more power to the grid and working on hundreds of local projects to make your energy more reliable. We've strengthened poles, updated substations, and prevented more than 100,000 outages with innovative technology. That's the smarter energy future Indiana deserves.
Well, a slow start here to the second half, Don, and got to give credit to Northwestern being down 9 at halftime. They're the team that came out with some energy, and it was really Nick Martinelli was the guy really kind of leading the attack here at the offensive end. He is jacked up, ready to go here in this second half. He's had a nice evening here tonight, 6 of 13 from the field. He's been very aggressive in the second half. And thank goodness for that last Indiana 3. Got that lead back up to 6. It was a 1-possession ball game there for a second after a slow start here in the second half.
Northwestern will have the basketball with 20 on the shot clock as we inbound here. West gets it in to Reed. And Reed with the basketball between the circles. Slides it left to West. West holds on. Looks inside, then brings it back with one dribble out to Page. Page holds on top of the key against Bailey. Page bounces it into Martinelli, throws it up, missed the shot, tipped out, bang, and Nick Dorr comes up with a rebound. Down the floor to Lamar. Wilkerson across the timeline. Throws it outside to Connerway. Connerway on the dribble. Gets it out to Reed Bailey. Bailey turns, holds, looks, one dribble, gives to Tucker. DeVries tries to penetrate the lane. Spins inside, puts it up, blocked away, and a nice play defensively for Northwestern there. They've got the ball back. Here's Singleton on a drive to the hole. His shot's blocked. He got his own rebound, however. Back out to West for a 3. He missed it, and Lamar's got the rebound. Wilkerson brings it back for IU. Wilkerson with the basketball. Hands it off to Tatum Connerway out in midcourt. Connerway works to the left side. Gives it outside to Bailey. Bailey goes to Tucker. Fakes the pass, then throws it down low to Lamar. Wilkerson brings it back out of the wing, throws it to Connerway. He'll let go of 3, and he'll hit. Tatum Connerway's got his 8th point of the ball game, and that was a big 3 there for Indiana. Back up to 9. 50-41. Now, West gets it across the timeline. West takes it to the left, brings it back to the right, stops his dribble, gives it up to Martinelli. He feeds it over to Singleton. Singleton on the left wing, backs it out, looks for help, throws it outside to Reed. Now in the corner to West. He drives inside, throws it up, and knocks it in. Jake West with a great quick move there, picks up his 9th point of the game. 50-43, Indiana. Up the floor, Connerway with the basketball. Tatum gets it across the timeline. Drives it to the right side, down on the wing. Cut off by Reed. Still on the dribble, however. Back out between the circles, gives to Tucker. Now back to Connerway. Connerway drives inside. He will lay it up, and he will score. And Tatum Connerway now has 10. Indiana's up 52-43, a 9-point lead again. Here's West with the basketball for the Cats. Jake West trying to dribble his way loose, gets it in the corner to Martinelli. Martinelli pulls up on the wing, looks for help, bounces to Page. Page now will back in on DeVries. Now he backs it out, takes it across the key, turns around, throws up, got away with another walk. Can you believe that? Now here is Reed, and he fires a shot up there that misses, and Nick Doran comes away with a rebound. Good defensive job that time by Indiana. 52-43. Here's Connerway across the timeline. Connerway drives it to the left side. Now throws it outside to Lamar Wilkerson. It was deflected. Indiana gets the ball back. Lamar with it. Top of the lane, goes right side to Doran. Back out it comes to Lamar. Wilkerson tried to drive it, pulls up, throws it in the corner. Forced shot by Doran. It does not go, but there's a foul. No, apparently he stepped out of bounds. So it'll belong to Northwestern on the far sideline.
It seemed like a big possession there. The crowd started getting in the game. Indiana's getting some stops. So this crowd started to appreciate the effort that they'd seen from Indiana at the defensive end. But just a stagnant offensive possession there. You know, it's a 9-point lead, which is comfortable, Don. But anything can happen in this league right here. You can't allow Northwestern to hang around here.
Here's West with the basketball. Feeds it over to Sheravino, who's just checked in. Out to Reed. Reed now goes right to West. West looks inside. Josiah Miles on West now. The pass comes back outside to Singleton. Singleton pitches it back right in the corner. This time it's down low, and they throw it right over Martinelli's head out of bounds. Jake West that time. Martinelli might have a little more leap in his game that time, but he couldn't go. Couldn't get it up far enough to, or I shouldn't say Martinelli couldn't get up far enough to get to it. Pass was thrown high, a turnover, and Indiana gets the ball back. Connerway brings it across the timeline. Payton with it, slows it left side, gives it over to Reed, then back outside to Connerway, now to Tucker. He'll let go a long one. He'll miss. Rebound fought for. Knocked away out of bounds. It's going to belong to Northwestern. Cats will have it with 12:02 left here in this final half of play. Sisley getting ready to check in for IU. And he's going to give Tucker DeVries a little blow here. So DeVries heads to the sideline. Connor Enright's going to check back into the ball game. And that'll bring Doran to the sideline as well. So Doran checks to the sideline, and it'll be Enright, Bailey, Sisley, Connerway, and Miles in the game for Indiana right now. Jake West across the timeline with the ball. Throws it down the left wing to Sheravino. Sheravino pulls it out. Pass comes to Reed. Reed between the circles. Guarded by Connerway. Slides to the left. Bounces inside to Martinelli. Little runner is good. Martinelli scores, and he picks up point number 17. 52-45. And the lead again down to 7. Here is Connerway. Left side pass goes to Trent Sisley. Stops, bounces into Reed Bailey. Bailey inside, lost the handle, and turns it over. Wow. Back the other way comes Reed. Reed throws it outside. Here's Singleton. Tries to work on Bailey. Can't do it. And now to West for a long three, and he buried it. Jake West has hit his 12th point of the ball game, and that's a timeout call by Darren DeVries, who cannot be happy right now. It's Indiana 52, Northwestern 48, 11-10 left in this ball game. Back in a moment. This is IU basketball on the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Winter got you cooped up inside looking for some fun? Then grab the new 7 scratch-offs from the Hoosier Lottery. with instant fun and prizes up to $570,000. It's the perfect way to brighten these winter days. So put down the puzzles, try on a fresh pair of sweatpants, and come out to play Indiana with the new 7 scratch-offs from the Hoosier Lottery, Champions of Play. Must be 18 or older to play. Please play responsibly.
Sharp Business Systems of Indiana is proud to be an official technology solutions provider of IU Sports Properties. SBS Indiana is best known for our great document solutions, such as copiers and printers. But here at SBS, we also offer a full line of professional audio-visual solutions, including touchscreen video boards with integrated speakers and microphones, complete with professional installation and service. This state-of-the-art technology can improve both communication and interaction in offices and classrooms alike. To find out more, go to sbsindiana.com or call 317-844-0033.
As you take a mid-game stretch, remember that win or lose, AAA Hoosier Motor Club is always there for you. Join AAA and gain peace of mind all season long with roadside assistance available 24/7, 365 days a year. And did you know AAA is also a full-service, independent insurance agency? That means they'll compare different insurance company quotes to always provide you with the best coverage at the best price. Visit AAA.com or stop by your local branch today.
Back here at Simon Scott, it's Indiana right now leading 52-48 over Northwestern, 11-10 remaining in this ball game. Fans, IU Credit Union is the exclusive provider of the IU Athletics MasterCard debit card. Choose yours from 6 great IU designs and show your Hoosier pride. See them online at iucu.org. IU Credit Union, an official partner of IU Athletics.
Well, Northwestern's making a run here, Don, and even with Indiana still shooting way over 50%, over 55% for the game, Northwestern's within 2 possessions here, and you got to credit the Wildcats. I think defensively they've turned it up a notch here in the second half, and they're starting to make some shots. As Jake West is 3 of 4 from downtown. He's got 12 points from the point guard position. Martinelli, who we talked about pregame, averaging over 22 points per game for Northwestern. He is really close to getting that tonight. He's got 17 with 11 minutes left to go in the ball game, so you got to think he's going to have a chance to score 20 plus. And they're just getting balanced scoring from other guys. The danger in this league, Don, of letting a team hang around is a real danger. And we said it before Northwestern went on this little baby run here, is you can't let a team hang around in this league. This league's too good. And Indiana allowed Northwestern to hang around that 9-point deficit for about 2 or 3, 4 minutes. All of a sudden, Indiana goes on a scoring drought of 2+ minutes. Northwestern knocks down some shots, and then all of a sudden, it's a 2-possession ball game here. So you got to be very wary here and just very intentional the last 11 minutes of this second half. If you're Indiana, don't hit the panic button here, but you got to play your best basketball and come away with this victory here tonight.
Connor Enright gets the inbound against full court pressure. It's released except for Reed, who guards Connor all the way up the court, gets it across the timeline. He works right, then throws it left to Tucker DeVries. Tucker dribbles it to the left side perimeter, then gets it to Lamar. Wilkerson lobs it into Sam Alexis. Sam turns around inside, puts it up with the left hand and scores. And Sam Alexis continues his nice ball game. He's got 12. 54-48. Indiana by 6. Jake West with the ball for Northwestern. West on the dribble to the left side, dumps it out to Martinelli. Martinelli clears right side to Sheravino, who's back in. He pulls up from 14 feet and missed the shot with an air ball. Out of bounds, it'll belong to IU. So that will take care of our normal television timeout right now. It's 10:28 of the clock, and it's Indiana 54, Northwestern 48. Back in a moment. This is IU basketball on the Carosaurus Radio Network from Learfield.
Hi, I'm Christian Lawrence.
And I'm Brad Lawrence at Goldcasters Diamonds and Fine Jewelry. And we just want to remind you how much the woman in your life really does love you.
Wow, but Dad, how can you know that?
Well, she puts up with his sports, doesn't she? She's letting him listen to the game right now.
True.
Because she is your biggest fan.
Always cheering you on.
So come to Goldcasters
for a little sparkling gift that reminds her
that you're her biggest fan, too.
Goldcasters at 2nd and Washington in Bloomington.
Hoosier fans, choose chill. Coors Light is cold lagered, cold filtered, and cold packaged for a smoother finish. It's got that crisp, refreshing taste that makes those moments when you choose to rise above the noise and choose chill even better. Coors Light is an official beer sponsor of IU Athletics, so crack one open and take a sip. Coors Light. Choose chill. Celebrate responsibly. 2025 Coors Brewing Company, Golden, Colorado. Beer.
Attention Hoosier fans. Whether you're in town for a big game or reconnecting with old friends, the IU Hotel and Biddle Conference Center at the Indiana Memorial Union is your home away from home. Enjoy first-rate amenities in the heart of Indiana University. Experience the charm of College Town while staying just steps away from all the action. Visit imu.indiana.edu for more information. Go Hoosiers!
Here in Bloomington tonight, it's Indiana 54, Northwestern 48 with 10 minutes and 28 seconds left in this ball game. Green and Schultz trial lawyers, where injury laws are field and justice is always the goal. We're here for you when accidents happen and it matters most. Bloomington, Indianapolis, and at greenschultz.com.
No, I think in the second half, Lamar's got to get going a little bit, Don. I have to look to see what he had in the first half, but he started out absolutely red hot for Indiana in that first half.
He had 14 points on 4 threes.
In the first half?
Yes.
So that means he's got 0 here in the second half. That's not good. And if anything, you could tell this might be why Indiana started this half the way that they have. They haven't got Lamar involved like he did in that early part of that first half. Now, a little bit of it is some adjustments from Northwestern's defense. But at the end of the day, I mean, this is the guy that's going to drive your offense, in Lamar Wilkerson. So I would be shocked here over the next 10.5 minutes of this second half if Lamar's not being very aggressive here and trying to score the ball for Indiana. They got to have him going here. Otherwise, this could be a long night for Indiana. We'll have to wait and see what's drawn up here. You know, Coach DeVries has been really good out of timeouts this season. Getting Lamar involved, I think, is so important here the last 10.5.
And it'll be Tucker DeVries taking the ball out of bounds. Again, there's a little full court pressure put on here in the inbound play. Indiana still has DeVries, Alexis, Enright, Wilkerson, and Josiah Miles on the court right now. Martinelli's out there with Page, Sherafino, Reed, and Singleton. The inbound comes to Lamar. Wilkerson hands to Connor Enright. Connor brings it up the floor quite quickly. Across the timeline he comes, gets it out to Josiah. Miles right back. It comes to Connor Enright. He dumps it into Sam Alexis. Alexis turns, clears to Josiah. Josiah Miles got away with a travel there out to Tucker DeVries. Then he drives it to the baseline, cut off, throws up a little runner, and hit it! What a nice move by Tucker DeVries with his 8th point. Indiana 56, Northwestern 48. Now Reed brings it back up the floor for the Cats. Jaden Reed with the basketball, flips it over to Martinelli, then back outside to Singleton. He circles left to Sherafino. Sherafino, guarded by Lamar, dribbles it back out between the circles, gives the Page down inside to Martinelli, and there's going to be a foul called on Tucker DeVries. And Tucker rammed into Martinelli that time, and Martinelli hit the deck. And the fans like that because that guy ran into Tucker twice in the small game.
It's been a battle all night long, and I think Tucker's done a really nice job for the most part. You know, Martinelli's got the 17 points, but it's on 15 field goal attempts.
Inbound comes to Page. Page turns, drives on Sam Alexis, cut off by him, then drives again against him, down inside, throws it up, won't go, but they're going to call Sam for a foul. And Alexis picks up the personal on Sam, just his 2nd of the ball game, so he's okay.
What type of free throw shooter we got here?
Well, Page on the season has hit 65% of his free ones. He's got 2 field goals in this ball game, both in the first half. He goes to the line for 2 shots here. 9.5 minutes to go. Page eyes the first attempt. It's on its way, and it is good. And he's got number 5, and he'll have a chance for his 6th point of this contest. He averages 10.4 a game, so he's played quite a bit this year, and he scored pretty well. Second shot on its way, got them both. He's got 6 points now, and Indiana's lead's cut back down to 6. Here's Alexis to Tucker DeVries. He brings it up. Tucker, guarded by Singleton, gets it across the timeline. Gives it over to Connor Enright. Enright on the dribble against Reed. Slides it left to Tucker. Tucker brings it back outside. Looks at left. Now Tucker to Breeze, looking to get a screen here. Throws it out to Connor Enright. We're down to 7 on the shot clock. Connor spins into the lane, dumps in the corner. DeVries lets go a 3. No good this time, and the rebound taken out of there by Sherevino. Up the floor to Reed. Reed breaks it down inside, spin move, throws it up, wouldn't go. Rebound out of bounds, Indiana basketball.
Reed has really struggled here tonight. 1 of 6 from the field, 2 points. A lot of his shots have been contested. I hate to say this, but he's just really getting kind of swallowed up by a much bigger physical Indiana defense.
DeVries inbounds to Alexis, right back to Tucker, now to Connor, and Connor Enright will bring it up. Enright gets it across the timeline. Enright on the dribble, slides to the right, throws it left to Tucker DeVries in the corner to Nick Dorn. He fakes the 3, then drives inside. Throws it over to Lamar. He drives underneath. He lost the handle. Picked up out of there. And down the floor comes Northwestern. Here is Sherevino inside. Throws it up, and he got the roll. Sherevino gets one that seemed like it was a bit lucky, but he gets his 8th point of the ball game. 56-52, and we're back down to a 4-point ball game. 8:14 left. Here is Tucker, and this time the foul is finally called on Trey Singleton.
It's the first foul on Northwestern here this half. That's what the crowd's cheering for here.
A little bit of the raspberry cheer, if you know what I mean. West is back in the game, and Singleton sits down. And it'll be Lamar inbounding for IU. First foul call on, first foul call on Northwestern here in the second half. Can you believe that? Here is Peyton Conaway, bounce pass to Alexis, and now Page is called for a foul. Page didn't like that call.
I think the officials just realized that there was only one foul call. Expect about 3 or 4 more here on this possession.
Who knows? Conaway will inbound. Here's the pass into Lamar. Wilkerson looked at the shot, couldn't get it off. Pulls it back out of the dribble, gets it to Tucker. He'll let fly, and he is fouled. He got hit again. This time Sherevino got him. And Tucker will get 3 shots out of this one when we come back with 7:58 to go in this basketball game. It's Indiana 56, Northwestern 52. Sherevino was the guy who got nailed on the personal foul. That is his first. We're back in a moment. This is IU Basketball, the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
It's no coincidence that Neil rhymes with deal, because that's something you can always count on with the leader in tires and auto repair for nearly a century. Neil Tire is committed to giving you the best deal on a set of Falcon tires. Stay safe on the roads this basketball season as you travel to all those Indiana Hoosiers games. Visit neiltire.com to schedule an appointment and to find the location nearest you. As always, nothing beats a Neil deal. Get back to doing what you love. If you're experiencing hip, knee, or shoulder pain and it's affecting your everyday activities, it may be time to schedule a consultation with one of our highly skilled orthopedic surgeons. Our fellowship-trained surgeons specialize in outpatient joint and shoulder replacement. We may be able to get you home on the same day of your procedure. As the official healthcare and sports medicine provider of IU Athletics, IU Health will give you the expert care you need close to home. Start your path to relief at iuhealth.org/orthopedics.
Electric Plus is a full-service electrical contractor with offices in Bloomington, Avon, Kokomo, and Lafayette. We work hard to deliver big wins for our customers, leading the league in new construction, modernization, and service repairs. Our team specializes in industrial, commercial, and residential work with 24/7 emergency coverage. We are 100% employee-owned through our ESOP, meaning every job is powered by people who have a stake in our success. Just like the Hoosiers aim to be the best, the mission of Electric Plus is to be the best electrical contractor, period. Visit electricplus.com to learn more. Go Hoosiers!
Indiana 56, Northwestern 52. 7 minutes, 58 seconds left in this one. And Indiana right now trying to hang on here. CareSource offering benefits that go beyond health insurance, like one-on-one help to find a steady job, access to healthy food, or a dependable ride. When your life is better, your health can be better too. CareSource, care that connects.
Just a really bad foul by Cheravino right before the timeout there. Tucker DeVries is going to be at the free throw line here shooting 3 shots, and it'll just drive coaches crazy. And Nick Martinelli from Northwestern is the senior leader of this team. He was just ripping Cheravino as they were going into that huddle. You just cannot foul a three-point shooter on that play. You got to make a guy like Tucker DeVries, although a good shooter, Don, you got to make him make a tough shot. Can't foul there on the wing. It's going to give Tucker DeVries 3 free throws, and he's a good free throw shooter. And in a tight ball game, every point counts down the stretch, especially on the road. Northwestern cannot afford to make mistakes like that. And it's going to give Indiana here a chance to get out the lead out to 7 with just under 8 minutes left to go here in the ball game.
Well, we talked about letting the team hang around, and Indiana's kind of done that with this Wildcat team tonight. Hopefully that doesn't continue. They need to build that lead, get into double figures sizably, and finish this thing off. You cannot afford to leave a good... look, Northwestern may not be a great team this year, but they have some talent on this ball club, even though it's young, and they play their butts off, and that can make up for a lot of talent.
No doubt about it, and I agree with you. I think Indiana needs to stay aggressive here at the offensive end, and the offense just seems to be a little bit too stagnant here. The cuts aren't quite as crisp as they need to be.
And Tucker knocks down the first shot. Got his 9th point. 2 more shots coming. The second is on its way and good. Nothing but net on the first 2.
Well, he's making this 3rd one. Those first 2 look perfect.
1 more. Up it goes. Got them all 3. Nothing but net on all 3 of them either. They were as clean as they could be. 11 points for Tucker. 59-52. Here is Jake West with the basketball. West slides it to the left side. Brings it back to the right. Throws the pass to Martinelli. And Martinelli pumps up a jumper. Knocks it in. You know, you may not like Martinelli, but, man, he's tough. He's got his 19th point of the ball game. 59-54. Up the floor, Tucker DeVries with the ball. Slides it over to Tatum Connerway. Connerway with the ball. On the dribble, out against West. Slides to the right, pulls it back, gives up the dribble, throws it in the corner. He was going for Nick Dorn. Dorn started to cut, and Tatum Connerway threw the ball about the time he started his cut, and the ball goes out of bounds, and Indiana's turned it over now for the 10th time. Wow. 10 against 6. Indiana's got to stop that. Here is Page out front. Gets it over to Singleton on the right wing. Singleton drives it to the baseline, cut off, and he stepped out of bounds. They say he shoved out of bounds. So Dorn picks up personal foul number 3. And that is the 16th foul against Indiana, so still no bonus. And the fans just looked at the replay, and they thought it was a really bad call, and it was. Here's the bouncer inside. Cheravino's shot's blocked, and another foul is called. And this one's going to be nailed on Connerway.
That's a mistake on this Indiana defense. You cannot allow on the baseline out of bounds a simple little bounce pass right underneath the rim. That's way too easy for Cheravino. He's going to get 2 free throws here, Don. He makes these. This is a 1-possession ball game here.
And Cheravino misses the first off the front of the rim.
He's been short-arming everything. Airballed a 15-footer earlier, and that one barely hit the front of the rim.
No, this is not his strong suit on the season. He's 55% from the line. Fitty Fries may be in the picture. And they're not. Cheravino hits the second, his 9th point of the ball game, and it's 59-55. But only a 4-point Hoosier lead. Tucker DeVries across the timeline. Bounce pass comes to Sam Alexis. He feeds it over to Lamar. Wilkerson looked at the 3, didn't take it. Drives it in the lane. Now pulls it back out to the wing a bit. Now tries to back his way in. Fades, fires, and misses. And Martinelli with a rebound. Down the floor to West. West across the timeline gives to Page. Down low to Martinelli inside. Back out to Page. He lets it fly from long range, and he hit it. And Arrington Page knocks in the three-pointer, his 9th point of the game, and now we're down to a 1-point game. 59-58. Tucker looks left, gives it left to Lamar. Wilkerson trying to penetrate. Pulls it out against Cheravino. Throws it outside to Tucker. Tucker DeVries drives it left, down low. Fakes inside, fades, fires, misses. Rebound knocked away, out of bounds off the shoulder of Jake West. Indiana will control a new 20 on the shot clock.
Nice job there by Sam Alexis. Getting active on the offensive boards. It's a good defensive possession that time by Northwestern. A really good contest on Tucker DeVries there. But it's Sam who keeps the ball alive for the Hoosiers.
Inbound will come from Ben Wright. Gets it into Alexis. Sam backs his way in against Singleton, and Page both puts it up, missed it. Rebound Page. Alexis got knocked down, no call. Down the floor, Jake West. Northwestern can take the lead. And we got a foul call, and that's an offensive foul against the Wildcats. And Page called. It looked like a tripping call almost.
Yeah, legal screen at the top of the key there. That was big for Indiana. Hoosiers have not played well here offensively. A scoring drought of over 2 minutes. 0 of their last 5 from the field. And over that time period, here Nebraska's gone on a run. They've made 5 of their last 7. They've got all the momentum right now. Indiana needs a basket here, Don. Did I say Nebraska?
You did.
Northwestern.
That's all right. Here's Lamar Wilkerson, slides to the right side. Don't get my disease, man.
I'm in shock is what I am. You know, we talked about hanging around. It's happened here. Northwestern has come right back into this ball game. Only a 1-point lead here for the Hoosiers.
And Wright will inbound. Gets it to Lamar in the corner for 3. No good. Rebound taken by Cheravino. Up the floor to Jake West. Drives it all the way inside. Throws a wild shot up. Picked off by Reed Bailey. Bailey throws it back to Connor Enright. Enright over to Tucker. In the corner, back out to Tucker DeVries. Let's fly a 3. Off the rim again. Indiana's gone stone cold. 59-58. The Cats again with a chance to take the lead. And a timeout is called by the Wildcats. 5:10 to go, and Indiana now in a dogfight. From tip-off to overtime, Smithville's got your back. Internet, voice, and smart security that keep you connected and protected. Choose your home team. Learn more at smithville.com.
Be a 30-second timeout. Stone cold is the perfect words to describe what's happened here for Indiana offensively in this second half. 0 of their last 7 from the field, and a couple of these shots have been wide open looks for the Hoosiers. So, especially on your home court, Don, I mean, you can't go this cold here against a team in Northwestern that's absolutely battling. I think there's a good timeout by Coach Chris Collins here. You could tell that he hadn't gotten anything good the last couple possessions. Draw up your best play here and try to take the lead against the Hoosiers.
Well, Indiana sends out DeVries, Wilkerson. Lamar's had a tough second half here. He just can't quite get going. He had 14 in the first half, and he comes out in the second half and hadn't made a basket.
And that 14 was quick in that first half. I mean, it was... And I have to look to see when he made his last basket, but it was, I don't think it was towards the end of the half.
No, it was not.
It was really early in that first half, and since then, the Wildcats have really put a stop to all that.
West will inbound. He gets it in. It comes to Martinelli, drives it down low against Reed Bailey. Pulls up, throws up a shot, hits it. And Martinelli just gave Northwestern their first lead of the night. 21 points now for Martinelli. That was a mid-range jump shot. Might be the second lead of the night for him. Here is the drive left side. Enright gets it over to Lamar inside. Throws it up. Couldn't get the shot to drop, but he will go to the free throw line. And the foul call is whistled against Jake West.
That's modern college basketball for you. It's just a really nice job by Wilkerson. Once you get the angle, instead of just continuing to go towards the basket, you got to step on the defender, Don. Lamar does a great job in creating that contact. He moves towards the defender, gets a shoulder into him, and then really puts the defender in jail. And, yeah, that was just a really nice move by Wilkerson. He hasn't got much going to the basket as Northwestern's taken away the 3. I think you got to get Lamar driving to the hoop here, try to get to the free throw line.
Well, Indiana we got Dorn being taped up here, so he had maybe a little blood on him, whatever the case. Reed Bailey checks out of the ball game, and Sam Alexis comes in. It's going to be Lamar going to the free throw line for Indiana to try to get the lead back here with a couple of free ones. Wilkerson, so far in the second half, has yet to score and has not been at the line so far tonight. So he's going to get a chance here to put 2 up, and he does the first. 15 points now for Lamar. Page checks back in for the Cats. Reed goes to the sideline. And Singleton, Cheravino are the other 2 guys on the line, along with Martinelli and Page. And second shot by Lamar is good. And Lamar Wilkerson has 16 points now, and those were critical free throws. It gives Indiana the 1-point lead again. Crowd gets on its feet here. Martinelli with the basketball. Top of the lane. Bounces inside to Page. Page against Tucker. Slides to the left inside. Throws up a hook shot. Won't go. Rebound taken out of there by Sam Alexis, who pitches it over to Lamar while he was on the floor. Here's Wilkerson. Drives it right. Pulls up. Throws it out to Tucker. Down to the corner to Alexis. Batted back to Lamar. 3 on the way. Off the rim, no. And West has got the rebound. Not a good possession for Indiana. 61-60. Indiana by 1. 4:10 to go. Wildcats are jacked up. Why shouldn't they be? They're in this ball game right to the end, it looks like. Jake West. Bounce pass comes to Martinelli. Nick Martinelli drives it to the baseline. Cut off. Looks inside. Throws it in the corner to Cheravino for 3. He missed it. Indiana rebound. Back down the floor. Up the court, Connor Enright. Gets it to Dorn in the corner. Back outside to Wilkerson. And now Lamar drives it in low. Throws it up. It's blocked out of bounds. It'll belong once again to Indiana. But time out of the floor with 3:37 to go. Indiana's going to need this possession when they come back. It's 3:37 left. It's Indiana 61, Northwestern 60. Back in a moment. This is IU Basketball, the CareSource Radio Network from Learfield.
Your health is affected by a lot of things in your life, like what you eat, where you work, or even how you get to a doctor. It all connects. That's why CareSource offers so much more than health insurance. We connect you to the resources in our community that make your life better so your health can be better too. But the most important connection we're making in Indiana is with you. CareSource. Care that connects. Connect with us now at caresource.com.
It's no coincidence that Neil rhymes with deal, because that's something you can always count on with the leader in tires and auto repair for nearly a century. Neil Tire is committed to giving you the best deal on a set of Falcon tires. Stay safe on the roads this basketball season as you travel to all those Indiana Hoosiers games. Visit neiltire.com to schedule an appointment and to find the location nearest you. As always, nothing beats a Neil deal.
Hoosier fans, you have the power to save lives. Did you know that just one organ donor can save 8 lives? And the need for life-saving organ donations is real. There are more than 100,000 people waiting right now. At IU, we know what it means to be part of something bigger than ourselves. We stand together for passion, for pride, for purpose. And today, we stand for the gift of life. Visit DonateLifeIndiana.org to sign up as an organ donor today. Say yes to organ donation and bring on tomorrow.
Welcome back to Bloomington, Indiana, where the Hoosiers lead Northwestern by 1 point, 61-60, with 3:37 left in this ball game. Don't forget to join Coach Darren DeVries or Terry Morin most nights Monday nights through the season for Inside IU Basketball. It's presented by JC Bank, hosted live at Hoosier Hanks East off of College Ball Road in Bloomington. Our last ladies show was yesterday, that's last evening, I should say, and our final 2 men's shows, well, that'll be next Monday and the following Monday on March the 9th.
Well, Don, Indiana shooting only 30% from the field here in this second half. 2 of 9 from downtown. Making the three-pointer was one of the keys to the game here tonight. And they did a nice job in the first half, had a 9-point lead. But Indiana here in this second half really has gone cold shooting the basketball. So you're in a dogfight here. I mean, Northwestern is battling. This is a huge possession here for Indiana. They're going to have the ball out of bounds underneath, up by 1 with just over 3.5 minutes left to go in the ballgame.
Indiana sends out Nick Dorn, Lamar Wilkerson, Tucker DeVries, Connor Enright, and Josiah Miles. My apologies. Nick Dorn. Lamar, Dorn, DeVries, Alexis Enright, and inbounding will be out Connor Enright. He lobs it into Sam Alexis, right back to Connor. He dribbles it back out front, throws it over to Lamar. Wilkerson drives, pulls up, throws it into Sam Alexis. Alexis gets it back to Lamar for a 3 try, and this one won't go. He has gone cold once again. Jake West will bring it up for the Cats. They can take the lead back here with 3:18 to go. Outside pass comes to Page. Page bounces it low. They threw it away. Lamar steals up the floor. Lobs it to Sam. He lost the handle. And Indiana turns it over. Back the other way, West. Northwestern down inside to Page. Inside. Throws it in the corner. Here's a 3 by Martinelli. He hit it. Unbelievable. 24 points for Martinelli. That is his first 3 of the night. 63-61, and Indiana's down 2, 2:45 left. Tucker DeVries with the ball outside. Dorn for 3. He missed it. Rebound taken by Sherafino. Boy, Indiana can't find the range now. And they have got to get a stop here. 2:30 left in the ball game. Jake West out between the circles. West starts it to the right side. Throws it back out to Martinelli, now off to West. West back to Martinelli. Martinelli drives down low, throws it up, missed the shot. Ball's battered out of bounds. It's still going to belong to Northwestern.
We'll wait and see, watch the replay here, see if that hit the rim. If it didn't, there's only 4 seconds here on the shot clock.
It did not. 4 seconds on the shot clock is correct. West will inbound. Now they're going to check the shot clock, it looks like. Maybe not.
Well, I'd ask for a review if I was Northwestern, but I couldn't tell.
Yep, they're going to look at it.
I thought it was a chance that it hit the bottom of the rim there on that Nick Martinelli drive to the basket. So that would be huge for Northwestern. For Indiana's sake, you're hoping it didn't hit the rim. Because it's a lot harder to execute with 4 seconds on the shot clock than it is if they get a complete reset.
Well, on the go, want to stay connected to live college sports anywhere in the country? Download the free Varsity Network app. It's available on Apple and Android with new features this season, and it's easier than ever to listen live and keep up with your favorite teams. Don't miss a moment. Get the Varsity Network app now.
You know, there's so many plays you can look at in the course of a game, but that turnover from Northwestern where Indiana got out on the break and what looked like a 2-on-1 fast break turned into a turnover at the offensive end for Indiana. You got to credit, I think it was Page from Northwestern was able to get a hand on that basketball. And then it was West who led the fast break, which led to a wide open 3 for Martinelli, who hasn't looked to shoot a lot of threes here tonight, but boy, that 3 was an absolute dagger. Now, hopefully not a fatal dagger, but gave Northwestern a 2-point lead here. And all of a sudden, Indiana's in some trouble. But you can have what looked like a surefire basket turned into a 3-pointer for Northwestern. That's a 5-point swing in a tight ball game. That'll get you beat. Hopefully for Indiana, that's not the case, that Indiana can turn some things around here. But this shooting streak here, or lack thereof, for Indiana, 0 of 11.
0 of their last 11.
From the field here in the second half has put Indiana in a 2-point deficit, and Northwestern has the ball.
How would you like to be able to listen to us while synced up to your TV in the comfort of your own home? Go to syncmygame.com to find out how. Well, the officials have determined what they've decided here. We haven't heard. They put 20 on the shot clock, so that ball did touch the rim.
The ball hit the rim. The Northwestern ball on the baseline, 20 seconds on the shot clock.
So Northwestern gets 20 now with 2:14 left to build on their 2-point advantage. Jake West will inbound. West looks and gets it into Singleton. Singleton throws it outside to Cheravino. Then gets it back out to West. West now working on Connor Enright. Drives it to the left. Bounces it in. Oh, they threw it away, but Martinelli came up with it. Now West will force up a three. He missed it. Long rebound. Singleton and Lamar Wilkerson dive for it. Should be Indiana. No, it's going to be Northwestern's basketball. Jump ball was called, and the possession turn goes to Northwestern.
Yeah, missed blocking on Singleton. He was able to get in the paint there and tie up that basketball.
It's another new 20.
That's another new 20.
Inbound from West. And lobs it into Page. Page now out in the perimeter. Got it by Sam Alexis. Drives on Sam. Spins back outside. Now bounces down to Marinelli. Fires up a three. And he hits another one. Well, that was a two. So Marinelli makes it a 4-point lead for the Wildcats. He's got 26 points. Indiana's got to do something now. And Enright gets it to Lamar. Wilkerson turns. Top of the key dribble. Gives to Tucker to Breeze. Tucker back outside to Lamar. Drives it inside. Lost the handle, but he was fouled. And so he'll go to the line. This will be a one and bonus situation because he was fouled on the floor. So it's going to be a one and bonus now for Indiana.
Now Wilkerson's the guy that Indiana's going to look for here down the stretch. And if he can get to the free throw line, they call that on Cheravino, I believe. Yep. And he's going to be 1-1 here. Chance to cut this lead down to 2.
Lamar to the stripe. Flies it up there. Got it. And he's been really reliable at the free throw line so far this season. 91%, especially in Big Ten play. 17th point there. Looking for his 18th. And hit them both. And Indiana now down just 2. 1:23 to go. Indiana needs a stop. They need a forced turnover, whatever. Fans are on their feet. Jake West across the timeline. West starts to the right side. Now tries to drive it to the top. And looks, gets it to Martinelli. Martinelli holds on to it against Connor Enright. Inside, throws up a shot, and he hits another one. 28 points now for Martinelli. 56 seconds to go, and Indiana's down 4. Peyton Conaway looking for help, throws it out to Lamar. Whistle blows, timeout call. Indiana calls time with 48 seconds to go. And right now the Hoosiers are in trouble. We talked about this team letting the team hang around. You can't do it. And this Northwestern team is about as dangerous as any in the country if you let them hang in there. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification. You're listening to Indiana University basketball. (67-63). Wildcats on top of Indiana. 48.2 seconds remaining. Indiana will have the basketball as play resumes here, but they have got to get a shot here to Grump. They have not hit a shot now.
In the last
0 of 11, but the time frame is what? 9:16. 9 minutes and 16 seconds without a shot. Falling. That's unbelievable.
A couple free throws maybe, but yeah.
Other than free throws.
Well, I would love one right here for Indiana.
Inbound comes to Connor Enright. Enright on the dribble. Now takes it left, gets it to Lamar. And get inside, pass goes to Sam Alexis. Sam turns around, kicks it outside to Conaway. He drives inside. He puts it up. He got it. 31 seconds to go. Conaway makes the shot, his 12th point of the game. Man, that was tight. Here's Page with the basketball. He throws it out to Martinelli. Martinelli drives it up the court. Oh, lost it. Tucker DeVries comes up with it. Off to Connor Enright. Back out to Lamar. Lamar puts it up. No good. Oh, slam dunk attempt. And Alexis hit the deck hard. And there's a foul called. Sam Alexis is hurt.
Yeah, I think he got his legs taken out from him on a putback dunk opportunity.
That could be a flagrant. That could be a flagrant. Alexis is rolling over out there in pain. He turns over again. He's trying to get up.
From the one angle I saw,
he is hurt.
Yeah,
flagrant one, is that what they call?
They're going to review for a flagrant one. They did not call a flagrant one. From the one angle I saw, it did not look like a flagrant one. It's definitely a dangerous play. As Sam Don, as he's going up for that two-hand slam, the ball didn't quite go down. He hung on to the rim just a second too long and then fell backwards on his back. The angle that I saw of a replay did not look like it, but it was also not a great angle as we weren't able to see the side view.
After review, it's a common foul.
It's a common foul here.
Indiana will shoot 2.
So Sam Alexis here, 2 free throws to tie this ball game up here.
And they are huge. Alexis has got 12 points in the game. He has not been to the free throw line tonight.
What do we do here as commentators? Do we talk about struggles, or do we talk about whatever we do? We need him to make these.
67-65, 16 seconds to go. Alexis goes to the free throw line. These are the best, or maybe the most pressurized free throws he's had in a long time, and he made the first.
Woo! It looked good.
That one was excellent. Sam Alexis knocks in his 13th point of the ball game. He has one more shot coming. Alexis spins the ball, flies it in the air, and missed it off the back rim. Scramble for it, jump ball called, or a foul. It's a foul. 14.5 seconds to go. And that was on Sam. He picks up the foul call there, his third. And now they go to the other end. And this time it's going to be who? West.
The young freshman here, 1-1 though.
He's talented. There's no doubt about that. He's got 12 points in this ball game. This is a 1-in-bonus situation. If he misses, that gives Indiana a chance. If they can get the rebound, he does not. He knocked it in, and now it's a 2-point ball game. And he has got his 13th point of the night. If he makes number 2, it's going to be a 3-pointer for Indiana that they're going to have to make to send it into overtime.
Timeout, Indiana.
And the Hoosiers do call time. Well, like we said, you can't let them hang around. Listen to all things college sports, including live games and talk on SiriusXM, College Sports Radio, Channel 84, and streaming on the SiriusXM app.
That's a good timeout here. We have to look at the stats here of West to see what type of free throw shooter he is. I'm sure he is absolutely clutch down the stretch for Northwestern.
71% of the season, but he missed 1 of 2 of the first half. But he's hit the only one he's taken here in the second half, and he's got 13 points.
It's a good timeout for a couple reasons. Number one, you got a young freshman in Jake West in the huddle right now, potentially thinking about this second free throw, which is job accomplished there if you're Coach Darren DeVries. But it also gets your team together here, and you could talk about make or miss. Here's what we're running at the offensive end. 14.5 seconds left to go in this ball game. Indiana does not have to panic here. Even if West makes the free throw and you go down 3, you got more than enough time to sprint down the court and get a quick 2 and then foul right away and make Northwestern make another set of free throws. If I'm Coach Darren DeVries, I'm reminding my team, if Northwestern takes away the 3, attack and drive the hoop here, you can get an easy 2. We'll take it and then try to extend this game with the full court press. But some clutch free throw opportunity here for Jake West, probably the biggest of his career.
14.5 seconds to go. West will try to make it a 3-point lead for the Wildcats. Shot is in the air, and it is good. And Jake West has his 14th point of the night. And now the Wildcats call timeout. So it's 69-66. A 3-point lead for the Wildcats. Indiana needs a 3 or a foul on a drive.
Yeah, here's the thing. Especially the last several years with analytics, I wouldn't doubt here that Northwestern looks to foul. If Indiana's got the ball in somebody's hands, it's not a great free throw shooter. A quick foul here essentially guarantees that Indiana does not tie the game by making a 3-point shot. You get differing opinions here on whether to foul or not in these types of situations. But with the fact that Coach Chris Collins called timeout, my guess is he's reminding his team that as Indiana makes their move and starts their offensive set, a quick foul, especially with Sam Alexis in the ball game, who just missed a free throw. If he's got the ball, I wouldn't be surprised if Northwestern looks to foul here. We'll see.
Well, here we go. Tucker DeVries will inbound. There's full court pressure going to be applied on the inbound. Tucker gets the basketball. Peyton Conaway gets it. He'll bring it up in a hurry. Conaway gets it across the timeline, drives all the way to the hole. He will slam it home. Whistle, no whistle. And we're down to 8 seconds to go. Indiana's going to have to follow the inbound. Here is Martinelli. Martinelli looks, and we got a whistle. And Peyton Conaway is called for a foul. With 8.4 seconds to go, Conaway is called for a foul.
Yeah, just like we thought, Northwestern allowed Indiana to drive the ball to the basket. So Indiana took the easy two, which I love. I mean, now you force Jake West here to make 2 more free throws against you. Oh, and by the way, here it's another 1-on-1 situation.
So West goes back to the free throw line. 8.4 seconds left. West with 14 points. Now we got guys determining where they're going to stand on the free throw line. We've got that figured out. Connor Enright getting set to check in. Connor's going to check in for Peyton Conaway. Conaway with 4 fouls now. So West going back to the free throw line.
West to shoot the 1-and-1.
West with 14 points. This is big. Got it. He's got 15 now. And he'll have 1 more. He can make it a 3-point game again with 8.4 seconds to go. West fires number 2. Hit them both. And it's now a 3-point game again. 16 for West. Indiana's got to make a 3. 8.4 left. Here's the pass up to Lamar. Wilkerson drives it to the right side to Tucker. DeVries throws up a shot. It won't go. Air ball. And that's going to be, what do we got? Another foul with 1.1 seconds to go. Darren DeVries cannot believe a foul wasn't called. Tucker got hit. And Darren DeVries is livid.
Watch the replay here. He gets slapped right on the wrist on the 3-point shot. Right there.
Oh, my God. Oh, my. You got to be kidding me.
And this crowd just saw the replay that we saw.
That's unbelievable. Well, it's on the officials for this one. There's no doubt about it. Page hits the free throw. And he's got 7 points now. Page will have 1 more. Second shot, missed it. Doesn't matter. 1.1 seconds. Ball goes out of bounds. 72-68. 1.1 second left. Darren DeVries wants a piece of Kelly Pfeiffer, I can tell you that. Here is the shot on its way. No good. Ball game's over. And these officials will be booed off the floor. That was ridiculous. Unbelievable. That's one of the worst lack of calls I've ever seen.
Yeah, right in front of the official.
Well, whatever the case, Indiana falls 72-68 tonight. And this is what Indiana had to have, and they don't get it. So whatever the case may be, we'll go to break. It is in Northwestern winning tonight 72-68 over the Hoosiers. That is their 6th win in a row over Indiana.